So, I'm going to go over all the special things again, as I said I would. So, with today's mission, you are probably going to have to do multiple things at once. That's the nature of this mission. So, I already recommended to Ground that he does two different task forces. But otherwise, background: NATO has taken over, or is trying to take over Maladin to the point CSAT is actually trying to pull out of the island itself. But to do that will take time. Under a split decision between CSAT generals, they have decided that the Viper forces they were training on the island of Moray are going to be sent in as QRF to assist in various different operations across Malden. This will be a full map operation, and your operations are dictated by dice rolls. I have 20 different possible objectives to do. I've already mapped out the first 3 and spawned them in. The first mission itself is going to be going to the town of Arudi and assisting with forces pulling out of that sector by covering 4 CSAT engineers who are trying to disrupt power lines to prevent local NATO special forces who are using local infrastructure to relay intel back to NATO. Otherwise, with that said, there are some special rules. Number 1, there are no vehicle respawns. The vehicles you have at base are 5 transport Tarus, 6 cash jets, 5 armed orcas, and 4 Kajman. You are allowed to change those pylons. This is to the 7 pilots, excuse me. And there is a billboard that has the instructions of how to do that at base. No one is set as engineers. If you need to do R&R on your Vic, you go up to the 3 R&R Vics at base. You can do Control-Alt or hit the asterisk key to toggle free look and look at those vehicles while you're in the cockpit or driver's seat of your aircraft, and then you'll get a scroll wheel option to rearm, refuel, and repair for each individual vehicle. If those vehicles get destroyed or you decide to bring them somewhere, that's it. You have no more of that one type of vehicle resupply, so keep those at base, please. Furthermore, there is no resupply on the mainland. That is because NATO wants to try to capture Viper Tech to reverse engineer it, and we want to prevent that. So anything in resupply or people's kits can't be left on the mainland. That includes your gun, your helmet, and your special purpose vest. If someone dies, you will need to bring a vehicle over to their body and grab that stuff. Again, their helmet, their special purpose suit, which is the Under Armour, and their gun, and put them in the vehicle and move it to the island of Moray. If you don't, bad things will happen. I already gave the lore reason for it. I'm not going to repeat it, but otherwise, in terms of the map, guys, everything for logistics and stuff are spawned in, so you have boats leaving from evac points going to the island of Moray. There is a shuttle truck going from the coast of Moray to a point where a helicopter is occasionally landing, picking people up, and leaving with them. And then the first few objectives are spawned. Trying to think what else. Air, don't go too far into NATO territory. There is a shit ton of AA. I've made sure that if you fly low and keep on your side of the mainland, you won't get shot down, but there are a few exceptions. I will warn the ground commander if we have an objective in that area to warn you about potential AA threats. Anyone else remember anything important that I said in the first brief like an hour ago? Because I can't. That's pretty much it.
Confidence booster.
Huh?
Pretty much.
Confidence booster.
I mean, this is probably the hardest stop I've made for vanilla up to date, so good luck. But you guys are freaking the most overpowered units in vanilla, so I think you guys will be fine.
We're
So
fine.
what you're trying to say is put body armor.
Oh, right. There is something at the main base that's labeled as the respawn call box. If I am not at base, it's probably because I'm in the AO giving orders and stuff. There is a long-range radio and a Android in that box. If you can't reach the ground commander or anyone on 50 to call in for a reinsert, you can take the Android and use it to send a text message. There's a button on the Android after you open it with the Control H key to toggle map and messages, and then you can toggle the messages and then send squad leaders and ground command a message. The only people that have Androids are going to be squad leaders. I think team leaders also have it. I might have only given it to squad leaders only, and ground command in this 2IC and maybe JTAC.
We need to unmute now, I think.
You still have 5 minutes to unmute. I'm just going through shit. But please keep those at base, and if you're going to be picked up, drop those back in the box, because I'm not going to give you more. Because right now this is technically a logistics Charlie Foxtrot because they're trying to get a massive garrison off the island.
Is this the one where you're the ground force commander?
What? No.
No, I'm ground force.
Because he said he was going to be issuing orders, so...
I mean, yeah, I'll be giving you your missions in real time, but I guess my job would be to technically oversee the evac. So, yeah, I could see that. What's that? Did you guys pre-organize all the squads and roles? Because I heard you talking about the command squad, so...
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, most of the squad leaders know they're only taking 1 or 2 higher ranked people.
Alright.
We're going to try and spread the, like, you know, T2 vets
Yep,
and the T3 guys amongst everyone else. Hence why I kind of want Lambert in the command squad, because he's shown promise as a squad lead, so it'd be nice to give him a bit of an overview.
Final note on the pilots. If you get to the last 2 jets, let me know, because in order to fit all the jets in the hangar, I had to wedge them in and around. And if you're not careful, you might accidentally armor yourself while pulling the jets out. So if you're not competent about it, just let me know. I'll drag them out for you. I don't care.
You should also go without saying, stay off the runway. And don't run in front of the jets when they're trying to move.
Yep.
I mean, it should go without saying what's that, but you...
You know what? I've been doing this now for like 2 years, and the amount of fucking retardation that I've had. Literally, people fucking running in front of jets, almost making us lose A-10s and other assets because we're like, oh, I'm just gonna run around, not even fucking look at what I'm doing, bro.
It was the whole squad's getting set up on the middle of the aircraft. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it was literally just one guy be bopping around. And all of a sudden, just almost caused the guy who's taxiing out of a hangar to fucking swerve and go into another helicopter, which was trying to take off. And there was another helicopter right next to that, so it would have been literally 3 assets that would have just gone poof because of one dumb fuck running around.
So guys, we're
I
in
feel
the
like it's
pre-op
fair to
stream
say that
here,
if someone
just
just
chilling.
runs in front of a jet, that's natural selection and they deserve to
It's
die.
not natural selection when it causes 3 of our assets to go boom.
Oh no, I mean just that the pilot shouldn't have to stop if some idiot walks in front of them.
Well, here's the deal. If the
The issue is the pilots can't stop.
Oh, hi, Ruling. Great to see you. Appears once in a while. He's like the Mew of Pokemon. Randomly appears.
Here, I'll
What's
put
that Pokemon?
You know,
I'll put
maybe
TeamSpeak up for right now.
Pokemon.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Stop being really
It's
cringy
Charmander.
and shut the fuck up, thanks. Go ahead, Ruling, because I had to control the AIDS for you.
Oh, no, it's just yeah, if you're on the runway and I start taking off and you run out in the middle of it, I will hit a speed where my only option is to go through you.
Oh.
Because I can't slow down, and if I try to swear off, I'll just want more shit.
We're just changing the password of the channel to be the password for the server, so.
I'm gonna start saying whoever is the fucking cringiest person and the most AIDS, I'm gonna start referring to them as Truvada, which is that new drug that's out on the market that you take before having sex with somebody who has AIDS to possibly prevent the spread of AIDS.
Possibly.
Say what now?
You know about this?
How much?
That's probably not a conversation we should stream, so I'm just gonna get rid of that real quick, put the music on, and pretend that never happened. Alright. Don't ask, it's an US drug, it's really dumb, but... yeah, this should be an interesting operation nonetheless. They get organized in another 2 minutes. So we'll see how things go, but I've got a lot of features going right here. So I don't have any actual infantry on these ferries because it would take too much of the server's resources, but basically have a Taru going out to an invisible carrier over there and allegedly like dropping people off, and then just a massive evac system here. But if you're to do this, this is what the map actually looks like, and then to show, you know, NATO movements, I got a destroyer out there, a AA base back there. I've got 4 different evac points, and I'm gonna literally be rolling that dice, and we'll be basically seeing how things go. 60-person Viper op. This is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, right, OGT. I do hope you enjoy watching, man. But yeah, assets are limited. They do spawn with a good number of them, but this op is going to be about like a 2.5, possibly 3-hour operation. So we'll see how it goes. Chow, yeah, I was against the 60-person Viper op, and then I found a way to make it work, so I'm like, screw it, we'll do it. Why not? We'll make a QRF defense op with Vipers. Combine all the ideas. Make it happen. Anyway, let me unmute myself. Alright. Ground command, you have your entire team sorted?
Pretty much, I think I'm aware of.
Alright, have them all move down to command except for you.
You bitches know who you are, please drop down.
Before we do this, we need to actually make sure people hear. There's a couple of folks sitting around with their microphones muted. And he's been poked twice now.
I poked silent as well.
So he's not responsive.
So I'm just DMing.
Malin,
the password.
do you want to step here until your pilots are picked, yeah?
Echo, please do not do that ever again in your life.
Well, now you know I'm here.
Hello, Rizenkill. You can play today. You're welcome.
Everything got so
Well, thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're just the random number generator.
And thanks for the number.
Okay, so anyway, get back on track. Did all of command jump down except for ground command?
What's that's obviously my sniper, but he's hanging around,
Okay.
and Malin is my JTAC, he's picking pilots.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because you have 7 total, because you have an AT guy and an AT assistant AA guy, so...
Curran, want to be my AT assistant?
Wait, I have
Wait,
relevant
okay.
information before we continue.
What?
Weren't we supposed to take in Holy Light if we were able to, since he was supposed to be the mortar lead?
Yes, Frost.
Doesn't matter. He was randomly picked.
Okay.
By other people.
Also, Karen doesn't seem to be here. Right, can I start going with pilots?
Please.
Hold on. Let me make sure this is being done correctly.
So Ground has got 7, you said, yeah?
Okay, so do I have a ground command?
Yep.
Do I
Abraham.
have a 2IC?
Lambert.
Do I have a JTAC?
Malin.
Do I have a platoon medic?
That would be...
Tin.
Oh, fuck, my tin, yeah.
Do I have a platoon AT?
Tempestal.
Do I have an AT assist?
Not yet. Did
Pick
you
one.
say we have AA as well?
You said
Yes.
right?
AA is Frost, so AT, who would like to be ground AT assistant?
I'll do it.
Camp.
Undead?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, there you go. Undead is AT
Tell him to
assistant.
jump down. Do I have an AA?
Yep, that's Frost, he's already there.
Okay. And that's the sniper. Cool.
Exactly that, yeah.
Okay. 7 pilots.
Okay. Ruling, Outcast, Hadav, Moxie,
I have to
Mapnura,
frickin'
King of
organize
Kings,
this.
and Ice Dragon.
Okay. Mortar team.
They went to the wrong channel.
It's fine. Mortar team of 4. You guys are going to be using Friday Reserve Channel 1 for staging. So, who's the TL for the mortar team?
Azura.
Okay. Who is your mortar man?
I'm gonna have Blobby.
Okay.
Bobson.
And who are your 2 assistants?
I'll take Raptor NL, and I'll take Pyrotech Kitten.
Okay. Go down to Friday Reserve Channel 1. Alpha, pick your 7.
M's
BRB.
hardcore.
Far much more than what it was before.
Yeah,
It's like the advanced.
There's the pass. Start jumping in.
They're already going to be sitting on like 3 nets.
There's the pass. Start jumping in.
Matt got ordered to.
There's the pass. Start jumping in. Has Alpha picked their guys yet?
Yep, but half of them haven't moved. M's hardcore. Larry, Macmarine, Back in Black, Alvarak. We're gonna say Easel, since I lost my last guy. Easel. 1,
Actually,
2, 3,
Nim?
4, 5, 6, and I'm missing 1.
Nim?
Yeah.
Can I deal with the fin of Macmarine?
Sure. Give me Prozzy.
I like that deal.
me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good.
Okay, Bravo, pick your 7.
Hello.
There's the pass, start getting in.
Okay.
Christopher, Alec, Taekwondo. Missing. They go to the transhuman.
What? Echo is supposed to go into Alpha.
BRB. What's that real quick? When you see a medic get on, can you have them shoot you and then rev you just to make sure medic works? Next.
Wait, which squad was on? Fuck me.
Okay, Charlie, pick your 7.
Oh no.
There's the pass, start getting on. Remember, it's going to take a few minutes because you have 20 other people getting on before you and another 20 people or so after, so...
Lemons. Hunter.
Here, I'll show a little bit of this off.
See, that's 6.
This is how it works.
So number 7.
Maybe take another T0, Bob?
Yeah, Winter. Alright.
Okay, Delta, go.
Alright.
Let him take Marksman Ada.
There's the pass, start getting on.
Melanize. How many is that? 5, so 2 more. Mystic Cabin Boy. And Risen Kill. That should be Delta.
Alright.
And the rest of Delta.
Hi.
Go to Echo.
Follow me.
Rest of you go to Echo.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
There's the pass, start getting on.
Yeah, somebody literally just poked me. It's like, what happened to first come, first serve? So.
Wait, what?
We kicked Silent because he was AFK, so I brought in a random person from the channel above.
Oh, and it's silent bitching?
Yeah, no, it's not Silent, it's DocX Games, which I'm messaging him right now.
Aww. That's cute. Did you test medical, or should I do it real quick? While you deal with fuckboy.
Can you do it real quick so I do
Okay, yep.
Yes.
Echo, there's the pass, start getting in. Alright, see you in T4. Okie dokie.
Abraham, what'd you say?
It'd be far too sad and
Who's the medic? 10. 10, shoot ground command in the face real quick, and then medic him.
10. Son of a bitch!
I'm blaming.
Liru, I'm getting up and I'm shooting fucking undead, I swear to God.
Okay, cool. Medic works. Hi on 5-0. Awesome.
Ground markings on that 5-0. Call sign Boomer.
Wow.
Pretty good yourself?
You're probably
What a chuckle F. I really don't care.
Where's Mel?
It's one thing to complain, it's another thing to complain in this runway.
Well, all he can do is complain. I mean, I tell people every week they should show up early to reserve their slot, but then they have to be back by 3:45.
50 check.
If you're not back by 3:45, you lose your slot. If you don't come early enough, you don't get a slot.
5-0, good
I don't... Well, I know, yeah. If you don't come early, you aren't gonna get a slot. Like, I tell people, you should probably come by 3 o'clock. Because otherwise, there's probably not a slot for you. Yeah, no, if they're in standby, we prioritize the T0s, but we do pick at random, because I'm not going to keep track of that entire backlog of people leaving and joining that channel. That's ridiculous.
Then it's literally just a red and it doesn't bond it.
And just respawn then.
Wait. You're a pilot for AD, and now you're carrying that thing.
Alright, ground, this is High. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, feel free to do whatever.
Just confirm the ammunition's on in the bipod.
If your stamina's fucked, drop some stuff in your loadout so you are weighing less.
Alright, ground just got back. What do you need, Daz?
My shit's marked upon map, mate, just southwest of the island.
This is High on all squads. If you have guys that are AT and they're stuck in a walking animation, just tell them to drop some of the rockets in their inventory, and they should be fine.
Try and make sure we grab an extra.
I gave every squad AT and an AT assistant so you can carry extra rockets, and you can always tell a guy to also bring more rockets because you have 16 boxes here filled with everything. So you can do whatever you want. Because I'm such a nice, benevolent Zeus.
That's cool, I'm just making sure my AA man's got an extra couple of rockets. And mortars, yeah, I can see what you've got, that's grand. Thank you, dude.
No problem. My short range, I should mark it up. Ah, I've already done that, shit.
Yeah, if someone dies, you can pick up their store.
Not at the moment, no. I will be linking you up with shield, so you'll need their intercom short range at some point, but we'll sort that out once we've had stuff, okay?
Wait for him.
Alright.
Basically, you're going to be my dude that's sticking with shield. I'm going to run sword. You're going to be running with shield a lot of the time.
I got it on the long range, so.
So if they're not doing what they need to be doing, if they get a sticky situation.
Ground final relay, I will give you your first objective in about 10 minutes to allow for more time for everyone to get in over.
Appreciate that, Ground.
Just across the secure suppress.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean,
5-0 check.
For the learning, so teach me, senpai.
Ooh, Barbarian, I think Abraham Hark is being ground command. Now, this is actually a really interesting mission today. Good check, last call sign. Because the Tier 3s decided to have all of the leadership positions taken by Tier 3s or above. So, I believe I saw Barbarian, Skelly... Let me scroll down here. So I know what's that? He's chilling as a sniper dude because he's a grizzled admin like myself. Azariah is in a leadership position. Undead's in a leadership position. Ruling's come to help take the air wing. Tempestal is in a leadership position. Back in Black Barbarian, Yanni, Nimia, Skelly, and I think Outcast are all being squad leaders. Like this is actually a pretty beefy op today. There are no T0 squads. Everything has leadership by a Tier 3 and above, so this should be a pretty spectacular op. So we'll see how things go. Have you ever seen a thing where Zeus module sometimes spazzes out and Zeus can't delete anything? FPS also sucks. I've had an op where my Zeus module literally, like, gave out, and I wasn't able to Zeus anymore. That was a few Friday ops ago. I think 2 or 3. Usually if something's dropping frames, it's because the server's trying to run stuff that it's not able to, so I don't know.
What's up, where you at?
Please make sure you have your cells ready up by Liru. Make sure the rest of the squads are off somewhere else. Yeah, send it, dude.
But I've got their first 3 missions planned, so the first one's going to be, because I already did the dice rolls, first mission's going to be helping units pull out of Arudi. They have to stay there. I'll give them the prep in op. Second mission is going to be taking care of a small group of CTRG boyos, and the third mission is going to be to hit a position over here. I'm going to make a NATO convoy that they're going to hit. But there's also going to be an officer there that I have to recover plans from.
Please don't promote the cancer. Fucking control it.
I don't know who has Dylan in their squad, but they're loading something that's not the mod set. So make sure they're loading the right thing. But otherwise, squads, if you need to have a fill-in or two because some of your guys don't know how to connect to a server, we should still have people upstairs. Deadwalker and maybe Holy Light will come back. That's another thing that people don't realize is even if we get everyone on the server, like some of the standby people start to leave, but usually we actually pull 1 or 2 people in because there's someone having a
Little wooden
mod set
shack
issue.
opposite the Arsenal boxes should be a dude in a red hat. Very hard to miss.
I'm the only guy wearing a beret. I'm right next to your spawn point. See, Nim, can you say it over net? I cannot hear you over the choppers.
Okay, I'll talk to my squad.
Talking to a squad.
Okay.
No, it works. It wasn't earlier.
Yeah, we have earplug script.
Obviously, ground team, if I go down...
Well, Barbarian, I mean, I'm doing a series of one-offs as I just get some inspiration to make another campaign. Otherwise, I'm going to keep doing these one-offs because I think they're cool. Actually, recently I've been getting into a lot of IFA World War II and 1 operations. We're going to do a test template mission that's going to be for an hour this Saturday. Just to mess around with some of the World War I kits and for me to practice some trench building. And I'm also making a 1940s Finnish versus Germany. Not Finnish, excuse me, Norwegians versus Germany. And again, just practicing some trench building for the World War I campaign that's going to start on Mondays in a few weeks. Pending them finishing the French resistance campaign.
Also, Cashman, of course, Cashman, not Crocodile, change that yet.
Hey, right on, Max. Thanks for dropping by.
Squad leads, do any of you have anyone that's having trouble
A game night to play Verdun?
I
I don't know what Verdun is. Oof,
Alright.
Barbarian.
Oh, Mortars for me. Alpha's got one.
Missing one guy.
And you, Delta?
Delta has all of his guys here.
Delta. Nem, are you Bravo, Charlie then? Nem.
Nemesis, I'm Bravo.
Bravo, right, okay. And Barb, you're Charlie, right? I'm looking at you now. Okay, cool. So, Barb, you've got all of your dudes, yeah?
Alright.
Squad
Give him a
leads.
few more minutes.
More only ever have one tube per
That's the realism concept.
We can
That's
fire
fine.
2 full tubes, and then we'll have to get...
Someone spawned as a bird.
16 rounds.
No, it's 24 by 2.
All squads, this is high. Just a reminder, if someone spawns as a bird, that more than likely means they're trying to play multiplayer with a cracked copy of the game, and there's nothing I can do about that.
Oh, you heard it, squad leads?
Real.
Really?
Big fucking oof. Yeah, that's fine. So just keep me apprised when you're like, you know, grabbing more ammo, shit like that. If you need new tubes coming up to your ends, you know.
2 tubes per box.
Perfect.
So every time we fire off 2 tubes, we'll need to use the supply.
Okay, that's fine.
If squad users liberally, we'll most likely go through most of the tubes today.
That's fine. We'll cover that in the plan, but basically squads will have free reign to call in mortars.
That's
because
amazing.
super
We
deal.
haven't
I'll
had
always
someone
keep
come in with a
calling
cracked
mortars.
copy of Armin
I
at
might not
least a
always have eyes
year.
on the situation.
Maybe out of net range, so it may be up to some people on higher elevations to get in touch with us.
Yeah, that's fine. We can.
But yeah,
we'll relay it.
usually, that's the major reason. There's a few outlier reasons, because it's ARM, of course there's going to be outlier reasons, but more often than not, it's because they have a cracked copy. Arma's not even, it's like a $40 game with, Apex DLC.
Skelly's just coming back, by the way. He's just recruiting the game. Liru, if you could bear with us a few seconds.
Yeah, you got a few minutes still before I give you the first brief. And I'll be honest, the AO won't start until for like another few minutes, but you know, it gives you time.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine.
Honestly, getting pretty good frames, but that's just because we're on the fucking island right now.
Oh yeah, sure, your frames are gonna go to shit later in this op.
Right now I have 40 frames, which is amazing for all.
And let Bob speak.
Well, holy, that's why you get it on sale. Because all you need is Apex and Global Mobilization.
They said we're going to
with the base game, and if you get it on sale, that's
Hey, he's got the wrong mod
only
set
worth like
running.
30-40
That's
tops.
the guy joining
Off
with
sale, it's
that,
about 80.
Trenches, and that's part of the Friday, not the Friday, but realism mod set.
Yeah, so I'll probably try to do it all manually.
Oh yeah, now is definitely a good time to get into PC gaming, since everything is kind of closed in the world.
It might be that Nick guy who was telling me he needed to load Friday with the TSB main, and I was like, no, dude, just fucking
The other DLCs are questionable. Even I would consider Global Mobilization's questionable, but they've also been adding a lot of stuff to it that's been... It's been adding to its value, but the campaign, the Global Mobilization campaign was probably the worst campaign I played. Had some really cool features, but...
Okay.
There was also some parts where I'm like, why?
How's it all the stuff?
What the fuck is my food? They sent a text message 20 minutes ago. Yes.
Alright.
Need to relax, dude.
Oh yeah, Keck, we do require contact DLC.
Hit starts with a V, and I
well,
can't see a town that starts with
no,
a
we...
V. Oh, wait, never mind.
We only require contact DLC if the Zeuses are using Livonia. And even then, same with Global Mobilization, we only required it if we have Werfelin. I can assure you there's people in this community that don't have Contact or Globmob DLC. Because you can still play, at least Global Mobilization has a compatibility patch, and most of Contact's stuff is a public free release similar to Apex, and you only need Apex if we do stuff on Tanoa, which is just like, you know, those are 3 out of like the I think 15 to 20 maps we have available, and that's all out of, you know, the 10 or so active Zeuses we have right now.
Crashing, Skelly, that'd be great, mate.
And that's only for the main mod set. We have a bunch of World War II missions right now, and we got a guy doing 40k stuff. I'm doing Star Wars stuff again on Wednesdays, so...
Yeah, I think all the squad leads are here, so whenever you're ready, Liru.
Dang it, just when I thought we'd go 1 week without having a bad frag at base. Anyway, ground, this is high. Are you ready? Over.
Yes, we're all here, ready for break, my dude.
Alright, here is your initial operation break. For your first mission, you will be traveling to Arudi, where at position 056070 numpad 4, you'll notice that there's a bit of a switch station with a lot of lines running out to represent power lines. There are 4 engineers working to shut the power grid down to prevent NATO special forces from using local infrastructure to contact NATO and relay them information. We're also trying to use that to track where some of these special forces are so you could potentially eliminate them later. Break. Your job is to protect those 4 engineers as they finish their job. We estimate that it will take 30 minutes from now, aka when you leave base, for them to finish their work. Break. For every dead engineer, it's going to add another 10 minutes to the other engineer's work time. So make sure you protect them. There is also a local garrison there to protect them as well, but based off of the intel we have from NATO, it's not going to be enough to protect them for the next 30 minutes. Over.
For that.
That's stretched.
Fucking engineers.
Otherwise, missions a go. Good luck, have fun. So when they get close, I'm going to spawn some squads of dudes.
Let's move away a little bit to the boxes, please. Get out of my way, because I'm a fat fuck.
Squad leads, this is the last time I'm gonna fucking say it. Police your guys' fucking shit, otherwise, guess what? We're gonna start replacing people.
Replacement wherever you but we'll keep it in mind.
Oh.
That's the same guy that spawned as a bird. I don't mean to name shame, but yeah, he's gonna probably, if he has every, I got nothing to say. Oh, they ran out of fuel. I forgot fuel is a thing. So I'm just gonna quickly go into my boats and all my transport trucks and refuel them for this op. They're all set to careless hold fire so they don't aggro on anything. But that's because I had this op pretty much pre-planned. I've been working on it for the past 2 hours, give or take. This boat keeps armoring itself because it's ramming itself into these rocks.
He definitely downloaded all like actual TSB mods.
Now we're just gonna wait to see a helicopter leave base. Now let me see if I can fix Rattle McBones over here.
180. You try hard. Yeah, no, fuck that. What do you have, like,
So, this is a 60-person operation, give or take. They have 4 squads of 8, 7 pilots, a 8-man ground command team, and a 4-man mortar team. And then my Zeus slot for 60 players total.
I don't go that hard, Norma. That's ridiculous.
So I'm going to give it another 5 minutes, and I'm going to start spawning in the AI manually. Otherwise, we have multiple transports down, so 3 for that, 4, 5, and then 6, 7 for 2 planes, but Ruling might just take a plane. And Mapnor, I think, is going to go with an escort Orca. They got 2 in that Kajman, and then the 3 other pilots right there. So how's everyone's day going?
Shut up, watch that talking.
Yeah, Iceberg, it's been a bit of a meme fest in TSB in the morning. Hot damn. Wake up to admin issues galore.
Sorry, I was adjusting things.
Bunch of Fallout 76 coming from someone named New Fallout. Not surprised with that. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, I agree. Still. Stuff I had to deal with. Alright. Let's start prepping this AO.
Squads, Taru 1 is the one on the most eastern side, Taru 3 is on the western side, and then Taru 2 is the northern one. Got it?
Thank you.
Squad leads, you should know which picture you're getting in. It's on CTAP, but go ahead and get yourself boys loaded up. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
Hardcore 414.
I gotta go grab some rockets. What are you using?
VAT assist.
I believe in all of you squad leads, so please don't let me down.
Just trying to keep it minimal to have, yep.
We'll try our best.
Just if your bearded pylon thing is kind of broken.
How is it broken?
It just keeps adding
I can't remember if I can set up the car, so I'll try.
Alright, well, we've had this for weeks and there's never been an issue till now, so I guess we'll talk about it in the...
Delta is mounting
to Taru 2.
Yep. I've learned more often than not on Fridays, if they say something's broken that we've had for weeks on end, usually it means it's not broken, they just don't know how to change it. But it looks like they've switched everything to missiles.
Delta
or
Bravo
rockets,
are
excuse
all
me.
in
That's an
Taru 2.
interesting choice.
Helicopter grounding out for already.
I have never seen them take a Kajman with 4 rocket pods before. It's bold, I'll give them that. Okay, let's see what they do with it. Usually they'll take all AGMs and just perform like long range engagements, but close range, it's risky. We'll see how it goes.
Whose squad has got one guy fucking around in the boxes? Get that asshole moving.
He's got too much weight. That's why I've already told them if they have too much weight, they need to drop some of their stuff. Let's see, 2 more minutes and I'll be putting the squads down.
Charlie's gonna go.
Okay, hold up. If I let this thing go in place, it's going to spawn kill him.
Sword loaded.
think it's aggroing on the BTRK up there.
Can you secure what position do you want to have?
I don't need the camo nets. There goes one of the squad leaders. Alright. Infantry. When they come by, these are sets of carriers hold fire cool, so infantry, let's do
Send in goat team 6 now.
Are you having fun / staying safe during your quarantine?
It's coming around. Yes, I am. Brain, thanks for the 4-month resub. I hope you are staying safe as well during all of this.
Squad,
and
be advised, thermals on the beach up ahead to the right.
I hope keep enjoying the operations. Alright, let's have these forces start coming up. So they're calling these thermals out. I did tell them, yeah, I mean, that's just an evac point. And let's start bringing up these vehicles. And I'm going to have... Not yet with those Vics. I'll call them out in a second. And let's also have a... squad of infantry start coming up in this direction.
High command.
Send message.
The JTAC would like to know if they're allowed to use cluster bombs, yes or no, seeing as we're evacuating the area.
Yeah, but don't spam them because otherwise that's going to cause some server issues.
Solid copy. Malan, you hear that?
Hey, Barb's internet is being wonky. Hearing some AT get launched here.
Ground more right.
BTRK went down a little early.
From ground will be about 2 minutes on top of that one set, and we'll get predestined ranges for you when ready.
I'll get this guy ready to take out that lead Vic.
So we'll be on ground in 30 seconds.
And then we'll watch them land. I'm taken out by the second Vic. So they landed a bit far.
Ground mortars.
Send mortars.
Mortars boots on ground, proceeding to tasking.
Solid copy, ground boots on. Moving out.
Where are you, Bohemia?
Ground, this is Moore's got a smokestack off to the east, looks like where the town's going to be onshore.
Alright, let's move in.
Eyes on all squads, sign up to the town, find out what's going on.
Squad on the hillside, peak 7 times.
There we go.
Free to engage, Alpha.
Echo here, right, and then reporting contacts of NATO forces in the town. Needs confirmation.
Solid copy, Echo. I think you're the first squad on point, so get in there and push them out.
Ooh, I got shot instantaneously there. Hot damn. Have him push around.
Solid copy, Charlie. Do you know your tasking?
Yes, we do.
Hey, firm, get on it. Push into the town. Looks like we've got enemies in there, so get in and clear it out, then push to your defensive sector.
Echo here.
Send
Seeing
Echo.
lots of CSAF bodies lighting the town. We're going to start pushing in on the southwestern side.
Ground, this is Mortars. Send it, Mortars. Mortars, position, mortar pods. One will get markup for your times now. Is there any particular fire vectors that you want us to range in? Main vectors I want you looking at are
Alright, now I'm
the
going
left
to
and
spawn
right of
some
MSR
non-urban
Hero East.
purpose tanks,
Okay.
give their air something to do.
I'll let you know if I need you to move to any other sectors. Copy that, Alpha. Echo, be advised, the enemy contact the west side of town when you're pushing in.
Right,
All squads, this is ground. Be advised, this is a hostile town at this time until I tell you otherwise. Go ahead and engage any native forces you can see. Push them out of this town.
Where's Barbarian? Close enough. Alright, I'm gonna take the invincibility off
Also, reminder, squads, PID your targets.
all
Make sure
these
we're not
guys
shooting
except
CSAT
for
as
that
possible.
one.
Just go ahead and engage native forces.
Where are you in the gates of the town, Tennessee?
One of them just died and disappeared off of the face of the world, so I'll just respawn him.
This is Charlie to GC, I'm back.
Follow copy, Charlie. Your boys are already
There's the
moving, so you
second
should be
one
ground.
that just faded off into existence. That's kind of funny that that happens, but
Ground to high. Do you copy yet?
send message.
Be advised, we've got NATO forces inside the town, unsure on engineer status at the moment, pushing in and pushing NATO out.
Roger, I got no contact with them at this time. Over.
Follow copy. We'll see if we can find them for you. High.
Any reason why they just put an HE shell right on the engineers?
Once be advised, friendly CSAT in town. Again, watch fire. Only engage NATO contacts.
Just end key 'em.
Don't watch fire.
But yeah, they were a bit slow, so
Break, all
defenders
squads.
have
Contact enemy marshal east side of town. Contact enemy marshal east side of town. Get your AT boys ready.
Echo, copy.
broken off. Let's see, another 8 minutes. I'm going to give them their second objective.
Marshal is halfway up the hill to our direct east.
But now this is going to take
Follow
about
copy,
50
missile out.
minutes. And there is a missile
Ground
from that.
More actual. Send it more.
Mark 3 positions for you on the MSR Hero East. TTS is Tantals Flash. Spread is marked.
I'm going to say it's going to count as
Excellent,
another
thank you,
death.
Mortars squad. Make note of those positions and spread and times to target. When you call in mortars, that'll be your reference.
Copy. Alright, deal with mortars.
We have that Hunter HMG moving up as well.
From the east.
Follow copy, could be that
Okay,
marshal
still
unless
set
it's
to
already been
aggro,
taken out by
alright.
air. Squads, I also need to find those engineers. Find me the engineers if you can. Dead or alive, I need to know.
Hunter north side, moving northwards, engaging Alco.
Alright, let's also send in a pair of pawnies.
Hunter neutralized, moving on with tasking.
Send in Go Team 6 now. Free booze. Thank you for the 12-month resub at Tier 2. Welcome to the Lance Corporal Club. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you're staying safe and indoors, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this operation. So we're going to be in this op for
Send it, okay.
about 45, 50 minutes.
Dead. Might need to move the team or we might need to be tasked elsewhere.
Solid copy, relay to higher in a moment. Shield, be advised, my sniper is telling me there's enemy contacts coming around from our south on your flank, so make sure you watch out for that enemy squad.
And I'll start designing the next
High
AO in
ground.
just
Yep,
a second.
contacts over northeast.
This is High, send message.
Be advised, we've reached the area of power grid. All engineers are dead. Do we have a retasking at this time, or do we have any engineers?
Negative. We still have engineers alive, or we have one, but yeah, we got here way too fucking late.
Solid copy, one engineer alive at this time, High.
Roger, he's probably to break account for everyone else's work, you're going to probably be defending him for a good 40-50 minutes. I'll try to send you some relief, but it's going to take me time. Stand by.
Solid copy. All squads, copy that. 40 to 50 minutes time is defensive. I need you to dig in, get small, get hardcore. Echo, I want you watching close to the engineer, but I also need you covering the west and northwest route. Copy?
So you see them tracking tanks right here.
Oh, where it's coming in, northwest.
Be advised, sporadic infantry to the southwest side. Delta's dealing with it.
Copy.
Ground, this is High. Do you copy?
I copy, send it.
Roger, I had a logistical mix-up. I've got 2 squads worth of infantry heading to evac point Charlie. Do you have any Tarus on standby that can ferry 2 squads to the island? Over.
Break. We have 2 enemy little birds coming in.
Gauge as you need to. So copy, you need 2 squads picked up from Echo Point Charlie, yeah?
Yep, just a single Taru will be able to pick them both up. Over.
Copy, Taru is on the route to Echo Point, evac point Charlie.
Affirm.
Squad, ground command at mortar lead.
Then mortars.
Inform shield that have ranged the positions on the south side by that forest line, about 200 out from their position. If infantry push to there, we can hammer them.
Solid copy. Can you get me a ranging on MSR Hero as well to the edge of town? Just see what you can fire out there as well, just in case.
Hey, edge of town, are we talking about that little farmstead southwest side? Red dot in
A-firm. Yeah, A-firm.
Roger to Delta.
Alpha to ground.
Send it, Alpha.
Alpha is on position. Alpha marker observing for hostile movements. We'll update you as we see anything. We're holding our pause.
Solid copy. Just go firm for now. Like I say, 40 to 50 minutes.
Second objective.
Guys, we've got 1 engineer left.
I'm timing things, so that's probably going to be top of the hour. I'll give them some reinforcements in a little bit after I give them their 3rd tasking. But let's see, let me get some ghost talks here as well.
Solid copy on that mortars, by the way. Thank you for that. Shield, be advised, I've had mortars marked in position to your southwest for mortar run, so if you need mortars, that's just spread and time on target. Copy?
Say again, Janeski. I got eyes on you here, direct southwest of me. We're looking south-southeast.
Polite request, try and set up a 3rd net between new or 2 squads, just to make sure we keep 50 as clear as possible. Please.
Was that a friendly vehicle to the south side in a Quinlan or something?
Yeah, be advised, sorry, that's one of my guys. I didn't call out, that's on ground. I do apologise. Yeah, we have a friendly prowler around.
Sorry, I had radio chatter, so that is friendly, right?
Firm, that is friendly. Ground didn't call out, that's my bad.
Hey, firm.
Sword, this is J-Tank. Just somebody from Sword?
Break. Enemy Black Hawks, Ghost Hawks coming in, northeast. Enemy Black Hawks, Ghost Hawks coming in, northeast. Engage it with them. Copy that. Nice controlled fire, put those paratroopers down.
Yeah, eyes on the paratroopers.
Yeah, the AI aren't the smartest things in the world. Anyway, I've got lines of paratroopers here. I'm going to give them orders to move up as well. And I'll go ahead and do a mortar strike in just a second.
Sword, let me know if you have any trouble with those paratroopers, otherwise just engage and kill as necessary, yeah?
Bravo to ground.
I swear to God.
Wait, one. We're seeing contact here southeast already, behind the mountain. Shield, be advised, enemy contact coming southeast, down the hill through the rock formation, copy?
Get in!
That was the shield, enemy forces coming
Get
southeast,
in the
down the hill through
freaking...
the rock formation, copy?
Oh my God.
Shield, this is ground, do you copy my last?
By the time I'm done with this, I'll send another attack.
Southeast, down the hill through the rock.
Affirm. Just ready for him.
What did you need?
When I did testing, the AI worked fine, but apparently they just want to be autistic.
Call again for more ground.
Hands flying on your diesel engine test west, is that known?
Yeah, we'll get eyes on it. Ground, Mortis, that message. Did you call me, Mortis? Did you need anything?
This is just informing of going to up sail from our position to be found. I think we're back to the parachute landed. Troopers are down from that one face facing the shelter.
Baffles me that these guys don't know how to get in.
Alpha, this is ground. I've got a sniper up on my southwest. He's got no enemies there. Ground for high.
This is high, send message.
One time Taru. Taru is currently waiting for people to get in it before we...
Whoever? Like you're not giving squads any movement, like you're just gonna pop off these guys.
This dumbass AI, man, I swear.
Copy that ground?
Yeah, copy that. We're just moving into the center of town. Apologies for the confusion.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just make sure you...
If I knew that would have been that painful, I would not have made that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's only tempestual, don't worry about it. Sword, be advised, we've got contacts close east.
Did I accidentally send CTRG guys as paratroopers? Ah, whatever. Alright.
Sword, be advised, CTRG coming in to your east, copy.
Now that we have learned
Ground
that,
you have Mars on station able for tasking, we can
it's all a
help you
dumb
out,
idea.
slow them down.
Hey, Fram, I think they're danger close at this time from what one of my guys is telling me, but I can't get hold of Sword. Sword, do you copy? CTRG coming in east. Are they close, far, distance, please? Okay, yeah, are they close? Are they far? Come on, dude, I need
do you
some
not know
help
how to drive?
Hey, Orders do not engage, obviously too close at this point.
Bravo to Delta. I haven't seen any, but I saw a helicopter up southwest behind us. Yeah, it looked like it landed up behind the mountain southwest.
The squads, this is ground. Standing orders, I need contact report. The second you start taking contact, I need to know about it, please. Direction, how close they are to you, that sort of thing. Just a brief report, please. Copy? I copy.
Bravo, copy.
Alright, I'm gonna call them off in just a
Or
little bit.
CTRG, I can't speak today, northeast. So what's your contacts? Northeast, boys and girls.
Ground, this is high, do you copy?
Ground copies high, what do you need?
Roger. Thankfully, the one engineer that was still alive was the one I tasked with finding a position the CTRG were using to contact NATO, CTRG being some of their special forces break. Reference position 056047 by the...
break. This is Charlie. We have multiple armored contacts coming down the road northeast. We have a Rhino, a Marshal, and something else.
Copy that, ground copies, tasking air.
Question, two Rhinos, 2 Marshals. Rhinos down.
Copy that, tasking air, and we do have AC guys moving in. Just engage as you can.
Hi, this is Martin. Send a position for CTRG camp again, please.
Standby. Position is estimated to be 053047. Break. I'd like you to send at least 2 squads to go and clear it out. They could have intel on other CTRG operations in the AO. Otherwise, I'd ask you to just carpet bomb it. Over.
Ground, this is Moray right shore. CTRG camp's been marked as accurate.
Alright.
Copy that, mortars. Grounds copies that. CCTR ground. Squads, listen up. What I want to happen right now. Shield, you're going to be moving out to engage that CTRG camp. Echo, you're going to fill in for Shield's position. Swords, you're going to hold position.
Echo copies already on the move.
Shield, be advised, I'm bringing in air to pick you up on the northwest side of town. Once Echo in position, Shield, pull back to the northwest side of town, get picked up by a Taro. You're going to move to engage that CTRG camp. Copy all?
Confirm Echo's orders, we're moving to Shield of position.
Absolutely correct, Echo.
Ground, this is Moray right shore.
2 more Moxes.
Some orders.
We're going to get a fire.
Where were you moving?
Within about 2 clicks to the CTRG camp, just to make sure there's got fire availability for them if they need it.
Follow copy, Morris.
Due to elevation differences, there may be an issue with comms, so if we need to push closer or gain elevation, we'll probably need some more on 4.
Ground, can you repeat position for Shield to go and get picked up?
Affirm, yeah, I need Shield on the northwest side of town. I'm coordinating with my JTAC to get you an LF now. I'll let you know when it's inbound.
Ground, Moray right.
Copy, can you mark LZ?
Yeah, my JTAC can mark you one, don't worry. Malin, go ahead and mark a fucking LZ once you've got it for that Taru. I need both Shield moving to that CGRG point, yeah?
Alright, let's see. Next objective will be given in another 25 minutes, give or take.
Maybe. Send it, Mortars.
Mortar's going to be moving on foot to Mortar Pos 4. That way we can get some available fire for both AOs at the same time.
Alright, let's start doing some body deletion
that
here.
Makes sense to me.
Alright, they did commandeer that Vic, and they are shooting at guys from across the way. That's fine. I'm going to send another pair of tanks from back here.
Advised, enemy contacts coming up northeast still along the road, so make sure you're engaging them. Sniper spotted them in the tree line as well.
Fine, you know.
I'm going to send them direct and just see what they do. So we'll put them over here, and those tanks should path fine to that position eventually. I've got a large group of people over here. What's that? He's repositioned over here. I think he sees this large infantry force moving in as well. And I am going to
Ground, be advised, you have no eyes on south side
that
anymore.
vehicle and send it in
yes, I do. I
as
moved Echo into that position with ground team. Don't worry.
Roger, making sure.
For suppression.
Shield, request you move to LZ Dingo for me. It's to your north.
On the way already.
Send message, Alpha.
User in game, Dylan Alvarez in TeamSpeak is only spawning as a seagull, presuming cracked copy of game. Can we replace him, please?
A-firm. Stand by. Do you want me to kick?
A-firm. He is no use to me right now. If we can replace him,
A-firm.
great.
Confirmation, we're doing LC Dingo, right?
Just checking out with my JTAC now.
Way 1 LZ Dingo was hot. Start pushing east. My mistake. West. Sorry, west.
Yeah, would you copy that?
Shield is moving west.
We're moving west as well.
Well, so yeah, if you spawn in as a seagull, it means
Echo,
you more
Mike,
than
UIC
likely
is
have a
telling me there's
cracked
contact
copy of the
south along
game.
the hill. Turn and engage in PID.
Alright, beginning the scanning process now.
Alright, so 2 cracked copies today. That's funny. Furries that have bird personas are called aliens. Fun fact. Don't ask how I know that.
Coming into Arudi. Scully sent message from orders.
Hey firm, JTAC reporting contact south of our position. JTAC wants to coordinate with you and Morton. We're definitely defilating in cover from them.
Hey firm, we're just going to get to Mortar 4. We're about halfway there right now. We're already starting.
Roger.
We only have 1 tube ahead.
Did a quick strike. I blew up ground command. And then I was subsequently shot down. So these guys have been stuck over here. I'm deleting them to keep frames good. And another 15-20 minutes again. I'll give them their 3rd objective up there.
This is Delta from LZ Dingo. We have eyes on enemy squad in the forest south of Arudo.
We still contacts coming from that south side.
Be advised, it's at least 2 squads south.
Alright, let's move this into play.
Hey, firm shield, keep engaging.
So for this type of operation, the Zeus is more so just here to make sure everything's debugging properly.
Copy last one, able to comply. We're mobile.
Now you just want to know more. Look at that chopper. That's either a ghost hawk or a Kajman. It's a weird way to fall.
Copy that.
If it was a Kajman, it was probably shot down by the cheetah over there. You see some smoke over there as well. 0 bugs, yeah, right?
How many rounds did you want on that tree line, mate?
In the words of Andrew, 3 for spotting, 9 for killing.
Confirm that's the tree line with TTS 27 spread 52.
I'm gonna route him over here so it's a little less steep.
Confirmed.
There's nothing I have to do immediately right now.
We'll be going up momentarily. Stand by. We'll call for when my mission complete.
All in.
Yeah, it just works.
Taru, go.
And the glorious voice of Todd Howard. Yeah, I can see why the AI didn't want to go up this steep cliff, but it's a modern tank. It should be able to do that. You said air, I think blow up 2 more tanks that were coming up. And I guess Outcast was shot down.
All squads, watch fire southwest. I have a sniper up in the rocks. PID your targets, please.
Echo here, we've got infantry.
Now we have a helicopter down.
Shield, go ahead and get yourselves up. Move on. First double time into a CTRG post at this point, yeah?
I have another Kajman over here. So that's not good. The attack here is going to lighten up. I'm going to give him another objective in 17 minutes.
Hey firm, I'll move my guys a bit back in case of fucking some shittery.
We're at Mortar 4,
It's a down Taru over here.
In terms of travel time.
Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
No, hi.
I apparently, according to my roster, have a helo that went down filled with special forces. I'm going to need you to summon someone, either a medic or someone to collect their gear if they die. Otherwise, NATO might get it. Break. Be advised, NATO might realize that that chopper's down and might know what its cargo is and may send things to go retrieve it if you do not. Over.
Yeah, solid copy. Platoon medic en route.
Put some model rounds landing approximately correctly. Would look alright for my video.
Nathan, thank you.
Hi, this is the Delta lead.
Send message, Delta lead.
Sorry, break. My mistake. Ground.
Send a ground.
Are we getting a squad to come and heal us up at the mass gas, or do we respawn?
You should have 2 squads there, but I'm sending my platoon medic anyway.
Both of the squads over here at the crash site are
dead.
dead.
A firm, platoon medic's on its route. Just hold position for now.
They should get one of the transport trucks. Yep. Okay, cool. They're doing just that.
Echo.
Echo to mortars.
Submit.
A firm, we've got infantry contacts moving down the ridge
And
line.
they took that tank out as well. Nice.
We're going to mark across the location, but bear in mind it's
Yeah, I don't think they noticed that platoon AT
067,
is down right there.
And 100 meters south of that. Can we get some rounds on there, please?
If we don't do a full round spread down a line.
Got creeping barrage, please.
If creeping barrage from north to south.
A firm.
Let me roll the dice here. 6, okay. 6 is going to be a defend alpha points objective. That's fine.
From here.
I'll stage that in a little bit.
Shield, be advised, platoon medic is going to get there. He's going to get your medics up. Then he's going to move on and provide support to elements of ground command. Copy?
Copy, just make sure he hurries up.
I'm going to put some pressure on that.
20 seconds left.
Echo, this is mortars.
Here, Echo.
28 seconds on that mortar barrage. 4 rounds already out. Rounds complete, waiting for a splash.
Roger, start. We'll be DA.
We're going to send CTRG in, because that's my special forces to counter.
Splash.
Splash.
What's that? Is shot. He is way away.
Rounds complete, fire mission complete.
Good effect. Rifleman spotted contact, reporting good effect.
What's that? You know better than to use
Repeat
side
safety,
chat.
please. Otherwise, 4 more rounds and that's it for us.
Ground, this is mortar lead actual.
Send it.
Got eyes on what's that? He's down by mountainside right now.
Yeah, solid copy. We know where he is. Don't worry, my dude. I've got my platoon medic moving as soon as I've got shields medics up.
Hey, to get a scout out from our position to make sure
I'm going to start prepping this objective. Let's get all this stuff deleted over here and start setting up this position.
About 200 meters down slope from him.
Not seeing those contacts, no thermals.
Copy that.
Change his helmet to a beret. Crap.
Rounds complete, fire missions insert complete, Echo.
Is this ISN message?
I have a replacement for our Mr. Crack game copy. Can we have him teleport in, or should we insert?
Ask Air to do it. It'll give him more stuff to do.
Hey, firm, JTAC, can you assist?
Say again, sorry? Say again, then?
We have 1 insert bracket base for insert to Alpha. Can you assist? And additionally, all you can see, we have a Ghost Hawk bearing 325 direct northwest to Ghost Hawk 3.
Ghost Hawk north.
Denise, you're calling in. What are we doing?
Advised AA is out of ammo at this time.
God damn drag glitch.
Squads, be advised, no cap at this time, no AA at this time. We're out of missiles. You will need to make sure they don't drop infantry. If they do, engage.
All call signs be aware we had parachute drop northwest west.
Copy that. Sword, Alpha, I want you to detach from source position and move and engage those contacts ASAP. Double time it, clear them out, and back to the line.
Be advised that those paratroopers dropped right on where shield is. We're dealing with it.
Never mind, Alpha, disregard my last. Stay online. They'll shield deal with it, then I need you to double time it over to that CTRG post. Copy?
We have a copy, but what are we going with over there?
We've got some trucks on the west side of town. I'm grabbing one, and Ground Commander's going to bring it up to you.
Hey, bro. Can you tell Air to get the fuck out because they're right under 2 enemy squads?
I thought this guy had AT.
They're getting rockets shot at them.
Here, I have an idea. Let's quickly send in Blackfoot.
Politely, Shield, if you want to live, let air do their job.
Because I know you can't lock on with the vanilla piece right there. So I forgot to give those things fallback orders, which is fine. 10 minutes, I'll give them their third objective, and then we'll start prepping for the fourth objective. Ground, this is high. Talking with the engineer right now, have a direct line with him break. He estimates he's going to need another 25 minutes to finish the other guys' work. Over.
Solid copy, that's what I was going to ask you. Thank you, hi.
Ground, did the truck just pass us all?
Negative, I haven't brought it up yet. There's a Taru coming in to pick you up.
Hey, first. Alright, guys, things changed. We're going in up Taru again.
Comes the AA Vic. It just fired at the Taru over here. Nope, that was Map Nora. It's the AA coverage.
Alpha to Shield, are you engaged northwest?
Alright, those are the two assets destroyed. I'm pulling this guy back.
Shield, this is JTAG. I need you to push to Mortar Pod 1, please, for pickup by Taru.
Copy.
Whew, that
And
was
Shield,
a
respectfully,
nasty
can
sweep.
you shut up when you're in the Taru?
Okay.
Browser ground.
I don't think there's been any actual KIAs
We
yet.
got 1x3 inside that base. Let me know when you can push him up to us.
Solid copy, I'll coordinate with JTAC.
No problem.
Oh, I get. He's my patrol for
Yeah,
Bravo,
right,
and I think I
Christopher,
accidentally
back
selected
base.
his route.
He died. I didn't see any. Oh, there's one body up there though, yeah.
I think a medic got up to what's that?
I copy that, Bravo. What I need you and you, basically the rest of SHIELD doing is clearing that CTRG post as quickly as fucking possible when you get there.
Yeah,
Eight more minutes.
Be advised, Melon, we're trying to find one of our bodies right now.
Copy, let me know when you're all in Taru 1.
SHIELD, go ahead and move out. I'll task some ground team to look for it.
Ground
Copy.
Then?
Inform your sniper patch through some mine there. I've got eyes on him. We can coordinate direct strikes on him.
Pretty sure his radio's glitched, Mortars, and he should be able to hit you over 50 though if you need it.
It's clear. What's the CSAT? Well,
I'll give it to
friendly
him 2
body.
minutes early.
Solid
Give
copy,
him
you've
more
got the
time
body,
for
yeah,
the
don't need to look
logistics.
for it.
We have...
This browser ground, we found no friendly bodies. We've just looked.
I don't know what that was.
Found the body, or you haven't found any bodies, my dude?
Negative
We don't,
on body.
negative on body, we don't see it.
Copy.
So we have an unmarked body of one of the Vipers. They can't find it. That is fine. Meanwhile, I have another wave of QRF coming up right here.
Charlie, fast mover Vic coming down the road to you.
Once again, we get the glorious drag glitch. One more minute, and I give the next objective. Go ahead and delete those bodies.
Echo here, the sword.
Go for sword.
Hey, firm. I know you've got your bunch of guys. Stop having a run backwards and forwards on our side of the defensive line, please.
That's a negative from Alpha. Charlie, what you up to?
I did that on purpose. Why try to snipe them when you can snipe the vehicle they're all next to?
That's it. Thank you, Cashman. Mortars, I need you to lay down a smoke screen northeast side of our pods if you can.
Okay, boom. Is that by the forest line?
Copy that. Northeast side of sword position.
Put a rough marker on map. Give me directionality. I'll go from there.
Infidel to Skelly.
Copy.
He's over here. And after I do that, I will go ahead and give them their next objective.
Squads, be advised. MRAF coming up the road, northeast. Hunter, GMG. Copy.
Ground, this is High. Do you copy?
Send it high.
Roger, new objective for you. Break. We believe NATO is attempting to do a strike on the town of Larch. They're currently staging at a position at grid ref 066088. Your job is to hit them at the staging site. Break. However, instead of doing a carpet bomb, there is an officer there I'd like you to try to take alive. If he dies, I need you to go check him to see if he has any intel. Officer PID is a beret, and he's somewhere in the staging point at this time. Over.
Copy that.
Ground, can we get confirmation of the staging point?
Staging point is 066088. There's already some blue markers on it. Over.
Copy, found it marked on map.
Ground, when do you want that mortar strafe?
Wait one, I think it's been dealt with. Mortars, bear with.
Echo here, can say it's no longer needed.
Alright, next objective will be in about 20-30 minutes. We're going to hit evac point Alpha. What will be the objective after that? 9. I already rolled a 9. 16. 16 is a southern assault. Okay, so they're going to basically go back here to set up QRF. That's fine.
Shield, ETA on clearance CTRG. Send Alpha.
We have a MRAP to the north of our position. We are dry on AT. Please advise.
Solid copy. Ground team is dry on AT as well. Trying to task air to engage. Bear with.
Echo here, we've still got AT. We're just on the south side of the road near Alpha, suppose.
I dragged it back because I thought I was going to go into remote automatically. Oh, it's because he has a wheel down.
If you have that AT, please check the road. There are back guys moving on.
Wibbly wobbly.
Copy.
Queen of contract.
Try coming in to assist squads. Just go firm, go small. Let the casualties get here. There may be a moment.
Shield, this is J-Tag. Be advised, if you aren't silent, Outcast just isn't going to land because it takes concentration.
I know, we've been keeping telling our guys to shut up and... yeah. But I told our guys to land here because I don't want him to go in too hot.
J-Tag, this is more CTU from our pilots because of the mortar pulse 4 to take us to New LZ. Thank you.
Copy that.
Landing zone is to the west of mortar pulse 4, so there's just flying around. We'll pop green smoke.
Echo, I need your AT over this side if you haven't already moved over.
Marlon, call for time on that
Team
tower.
Echo radios won't transmit if I just... Alright.
We put all Corinne from hold area 2.
Take your squad out first, we're following.
Alpha actual mortars, come back.
Second for mortars, Alpha, what do you need?
Are you available on fire mission?
Yeah, can do, we can make it quick.
059076, keypad, 9 rounds AT, spread north
That's gonna be the meanest thing I send to that objective.
59076. Confirm black dot.
Oh, these guys are deployed to the south.
Confirmed right, west, east of the black dot. East of the black dot.
Sir?
Jet staff priority.
Affirm.
Jet staff priority.
Go.
Hey, firm. We're taking contact with an IC about 1 click out to our east. We're at Orudi.
Yeah, so a guy sent over a while ago. I think his body's right here.
Hey, 1 second.
Yeah, I was trying to have him come around to AT the Cosman since they preferred to use that as a stage point.
Marshal, in the center of the town.
I'll break Charlie to air, broken arrow.
Negative. Marshal is down at this time. Get your boys up. Get back online.
Alpha, this is Mortars. Rounds are going out. Times now.
Affirm. Second fire mission. Adjust to the north. Reference white smoke. Drop it on the smoke.
Alright, now I gotta find Pharonics.
I can't see that smoke, right?
Affirm. Adjust 50 meters northwest.
Report the barrage out with a 100-meter spread. It should land splash times now.
Alpha ground.
Negative effect. Mortars landed northeast too far.
I'm blind.
How combat effective are you at this time, Alpha?
100% combat effective. Kind of bored.
Affirm. Contacts on northwest. Go ahead, push those contacts and deal with them. Charlie, hold position.
Am I blind? I actually can't find him.
Northwest. Where are these contacts?
So ruling, Blobby, Pyro, Az, Skelly, those people.
With you guys that they're northwest. Can you confirm? Are there any targets northwest?
I cannot see any.
I don't see Pharonics.
Adjust and get eyes.
Alpha to Mortars.
Charlie to Alpha, break. Charlie to Alpha.
I can't find him.
Coming in from the east. That's a Comanche. Comanche over Arudi east.
Confirm, I could Chris over like 100 meters west. Just that.
All squads, be advised we have no AT at this time.
Alpha, Echo to JetTac.
Go.
We need a resupply. 3 squads worth of resupply, please. Mainly AT.
We can bring you back to base for resupply. I'm not bringing resupply out here, though.
Okay, that's no good. Do better.
High's Breeze says we can't bring resupply here, Skelly. Fuck off.
Gentlemen, relax on 50, please.
Okay, what can you do to loophole the fucking rules?
We can't. We can get you in a chopper and back to base.
We'll sort that out afterwards, Skelly. Just manage with what you can for now, yeah?
Alpha ground.
That's fine, Marauder.
And Alpha.
No vision on these northwest contacts at all.
For that, just go ahead and hold your position for now. We're going to be moving you out in a moment.
We have a Comanche over us. We could do with assistance.
Hey, firm. I've already tried to task air. We have no AA and no cap at this time. Just deal with it as best you can.
Can we cycle teams out for resupply?
We will do once Shield are finished with their objective. Till that point, we just have to suck it up and no deal.
This is Charlie to all forces. Comanche's roughing our position. We need to check on the command.
Alright, these guys are done.
Ground to Shield.
Ground, this is high. Break. Be advised, engineer has finished with his task. All forces are pulling out of the town at this time. Suggest you do so as well. Over.
Valid copy. You heard it, squad. Shield, Echo, ground, pull northwest. Pull northwest now.
This is Echo here. Want us to pull up rear guard since we've got AT?
Again, Echo.
Echo's got AT. Want us rear guard?
Negative, I want you pulling out quick as possible.
Anything available in there? Gotta get my guys shooting in there with AT.
Gun run inbound. Sword, shield.
Cover for some back to
Southwest extract.
Southwest, northwest will be extract. Northwest.
Echo here.
I told them this would be probably one of the hardest missions I ever made for them, because they don't think about logistics when they do this stuff.
Extract if possible whilst we've got a Comanche circling over our heads.
We got eyes and tags shooting it now.
Ground team, this is Delta. We have eyes on enemy self-propelled artillery.
I think you just flared it off. Yep, but I'm gonna have them
Copy that.
fly off.
Echo, say again, you need to pull out anyway. I have no way to get you resupplied while you're in that town. We need to get out of the town so I can start swinging squads out to resupply. Copy? Move cover to cover.
Echo copies, but we can't fucking escape when there's an enemy helicopter overhead.
I appreciate that, but there's fuck all I can do about it, Scale. I just need you out of that town.
Bollocks.
Ground, Delta. Shield has dealt with 1x Rhino in the CTRG camp area.
Solid copy, Shield. Do you have AT?
We dealt with it.
So anyway, if I kept that helicopter in the AO, it would have been shot down by air, so that's why I pulled it back.
I should say that CTR can.
Echo Actual, this is Alpha Actual, come back.
Send Alpha.
We are holding death
Trying to keep my assets alive.
If you move now, you can join us for extract.
Firm extract is on the north
North
side of the
west.
town.
I'll move my squad to the north.
Apologies, northwest side. We're in the defilade heading up towards Mortar Position 6.
Hey, firm, we're currently running to Charlie. They're moving northwest now. We're on the road.
I'm gonna bring in some QRF.
Hey, firm, we'll continue moving.
Ground, mortar team.
10 mortars.
Mortars are setting up mortar position 7. You're going to range in on that staging ground for when you guys are going to need some shells in. Could provide smoke supplies or HE.
That's the wrong
Solid
section.
copy.
Echo, copy mortars.
Send it, Echo.
Hey, firm, you got guys, mortar pods 5?
Negative. All of our mortar positions are clear flying south, apart from 7.
Hey, firm, could you give a 50-meter spread around mortar pods 5? Alpha advise heads down because we're getting contact from that approximate direction.
Hey, firm, I'll get my boys set up shop as fast as I can.
This is High Sun Traffic, last call sign.
Copy that. Wait one, please. Hi, sorry about this.
Alpha, contact northwest of current position.
Skelly, keep heads down, mortar shells going out 10 seconds.
Roger on.
Heads down.
We're 100 meters west of the compound now.
Charlie to Alpha, we thought the Alpha mark was where pickup's going to be. Are we mistaken on that?
I heard you.
Pickup will be further back. I need you to push more northwest. All squads, pull out of that town and start pushing northwest.
Are we having mortars on it or something?
Mortar post 5 is your rally point. Mortar post 5 is your rally point.
Ground be advised. Alpha, Echo called in mortars on mortar post 5, enemy contact with 27 seconds.
Solid copy.
One spread.
Solid copy. Your squad's hold position. Once the mortars land, push into mortar point 5. Once mortars land, push into mortar point 5.
Charlie copies on.
Alright.
Flash, fire mission complete. Fire mission complete.
So resupply, they're normally able to bring things in.
Charlie copies moving in from the southeast.
But I limited them, making them only RTB to get resupply. So it makes this mission a lot tougher for them.
Okay, I'm having my squad push up to the compound and then from there.
Because, you know, it makes them have to think about resupply, and as you listen to,
We'll be getting picked up from there, moving on to next objective.
they weren't thinking about it, so they ran out of AT, and they were engaging stuff from outside of the town's perimeter, so they were just getting screwed. I'm going to delete that guy.
Copy. Have one of you act as a blocking force while the other clears it, make sure it's empty, yeah?
Surprised they didn't take that truck out. Still good. Or the engineer truck. Instead, they're deciding to hoof it.
This is Charlie, Mortar Pop 5 looking clear so far.
So I'm always looking for interesting ways to like bottleneck them to see what they do.
Spotting heavy fire coming from the northeast. No eyes on what's providing it. So just keep your eyes open.
Here north as well.
They haven't picked up that tablet yet.
All squads, what we're gonna do?
And I've got another 11 minutes until I tell them about the QRF coming in.
This is
Squad
Charlie.
Charlie.
Mortar Pop 5 is looking to be clear. We popped the smoke for Tally. We're standing
We
by
got
now.
3 times Prowler here at the outside on the northeast side.
Air's already flown high and done recon on everything here.
Center ground. Sorry, Center Alpha.
We are setting security facing northeast.
Guys, security on the northeast side.
12 pounds of goat cheese. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you enjoying the ops, man. I hope you get a kick out of this operation.
Guys, what we're going to do is us 3 squads, we're going to head back to base, quickly rearm. That means do not fuck around. Get your guys to grab missiles, get them back into Tarus as quickly as possible, then we hit the next objective. Copy, squads?
Echo copies. Echo, another transmission. One of my guys is reporting seeing 2 fighters in the town that we just left. Bodies.
I'll copy, Echo. Can you recover their gear at all?
I don't know. It's none of my guys that died. Any of the other squads need to know? Because...
Negative Alpha.
Charlie, we have negative death.
Echo, I know it's not your squad, but I need you to collect that gear, please.
We need a saturation barrage on the town then.
Break. We're taking grenade fire at mortar position 5. We need to lift off.
Alpha to ground and Echo. We can provide overwatch for our position. Payment and lift off. We will stay here and cover.
I copy that, Alpha. We've ground team is trying to secure the area now. Pilots are going to circle around.
Affirm. Alpha will get into covered position.
Copy that.
Soon as we found up half of this side, the white building destroyers only. There.
He just got annihilated.
Ground this. JTAC, this is mortars.
I think Nem's checking the body. Not sure if the body's in the way of him to pick that up.
JTAC's a little bit busy at the moment. What do you need?
Got eyes on that town where the native commander is. I'm looking at a platoon-sized element with multiple MBTs and APCs. Can provide laser guidance for laser-guided bombs.
Haven't picked it up yet.
Platoon-sized infantry element at the gas station.
Copy that. I'll relay to him when he's back. When he's sorted with the air. Basically, we're just trying to get evac first. Just keep eyes on, yeah?
Understood.
Alpha ground urgent.
Then.
NATO unit in town approaching vehicle position.
Solid copy. Echo, are you still in town?
Echo's not in town. We're on the fucking hill when this got passed up to me.
Solid copy. I need you to push back into town. Alpha, are you still on the ground or are you in the chopper?
8 more minutes.
Providing overwatch of the town.
This is Charlie. We're losing signal. We're RTB right now.
Copy that. Alpha, provide overwatch. Echo, I need you to push into town and deal with those fucking Viper suits that got left behind.
En route, we're going to confirm now. We don't even know if it's true or not. It's got a small siding.
Solid copy. Confirm it as quickly as you can. Alpha, cover them as much as possible. Malin, JTAC, I assume you're on net.
What are these guys called? Viper Operative. I don't think I'll have any in my spawn roster here.
How far are you? Can we have a mortar drop?
Ground, this is mortar team actual.
I'm not seeing anything that begins with a V.
From that staging area where NATO is to the northeast, they're starting to push.
Oh, some of the speedboats killed themselves because they kept ramming themselves on the shoreline. Cack.
Shield. ETA being completed. Your objective.
You're staying on our net.
Alpha to Echo, how far are you? Can we use mortars?
Negative. We're just hitting the outskirts of the town now. So it's talking we can't call in the strike when needed.
I need to know, are you finished with your objective?
Was waiting for the comms to unfuck. We have found intel tablet from said compound. We are all done here. We need evac.
Epic, start pulling out to your northwest. I'll have air coming to rendezvous with you.
Ground, this is High. Do you copy?
Northwest.
Hi.
This is urgent. Be advised, we believe NATO has begun their assault in the town of Larch. I've got local squads defending it, but they're not going to be able to hold out for long. I need that QRF ASAP. Over.
Solid copy. Yeah, Malan, I need that fucking Taru to pick up a shield and get them over to that next town ASAP, yeah?
Hey, firm, it's moving.
Be advised, we need to return the tablet to base as soon as possible.
Mortar, you can assist the local garrison with mortar strikes on the MSR to slow down the infantry.
Got free to fire on what you can see as long as your PID is NATO and it's on their way into that town. Hit it. Shield, I do not have time to get you resupplied at this time. I need you moving to Larch ASAP. Copy?
Copy that. Moving.
Got Taru inbound to pick you up. As soon as it picks you up, it's going to take you straight to Larch. You want to hold the position. I've got Charlie currently resupplying. I'm going to get Alpha resupplied as quickly as possible. They will come and relieve you. Once they're resupplied, we'll get you out of resupply. But right now, I need your boots on the ground defending that town. Copy, Shield?
Shield.
Let me do another dice roll.
Getting picked up to Larch.
18. Okay. That's going to be an interesting one, but...
We're right on your tail.
Make that work.
Just keep moving here in Northwest.
And hi.
Hi, send message.
Send message to local garrison forces. I will have 2 squads of Viper troops on their position in the next 5 mics, if that.
Roger, they're doing their best, but the enemy's also starting to field armor. I'm not sure how long they'll last. Over.
Copy that. Solid.
Hi, it's Delta.
Send message, Delta.
Is it possible to give the tablet we found from the CTRG camp to the pilot of our Taru who will pick?
Affirm, put it in the Taru, have the Taru RTB without getting shot down. Mission will be considered a success for that one. Over.
Affirm, ground, should we do
5 minutes.
Affirm, go for it.
Shield, mark yourself an LZ as soon as you can, please.
Yeah. Currently a lot of kills around us. We'll try to find a good LZ.
Echo, ground.
Charlie to JTAC, copy.
Get him chased out of that area.
Echo to ground.
Send it, Echo.
No Viper gear, no Viper gear.
Affirm, extract from town, double time it ASAP.
See, so we've got units all across this territory doing a bunch of different stuff, and it's adding to the confusion, and I don't have to spawn that much AI down. And so we get it in these fights, so it's, I think this is a pretty cool objective.
Echo, should be a truck on the main road as you leave the town, so you can go ahead and jump that full off. Good work.
So now they have this Cosman right here.
As I said, I need you covering as much fire on Larch as possible.
Engaging stuff coming in.
Affirm.
Alpha ground, what's our extract?
Might have just heard some AA.
As soon as it gets here, Delta getting to Larch is the first point.
Affirm.
Hello, clearing here, just in front of me here at Northwest.
3 minutes until I give them the next objective.
Looks like you guys covering town of Already.
Alpha to sniper, bear with, contact close.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Alpha to sniper, go.
This guy's totally looking up to where what's that is right now. What happens when I get a 20?
Here, we've left the route, we're moving southwest.
They attack this. I claim that I've got a bug on and disabled the weapon systems, and I garrison that. But that's only if I roll it.
Ground, LZ mark, LZ hurry.
Ground copy.
For shield.
Like I said, 20 different missions. I'm just doing dice rolls to see what we do. What about a 1? 1, I believe, is they're actually told to move to Moray and defend against a possible paratrooper assault. If I look at my list right here on my phone. But, pretty sure that's what a 1 was.
Yeah, or possibly.
JTAC, do you want us
2 minutes.
We have green smoke for the landing site. Never mind.
Alright, they're starting to pull out of this area, so I'm going to delete stuff. And then I can delete the bodies out here too. It says hi, send message.
Larch holding. I've got my teams lining up now. We're going to be moving over ASAP.
Hey, firm, they're still holding just into NATO's territory, but it's not going to last too long. Over.
Copy that.
And they've cleared this camp out as well.
Done.
Echo to ground.
Yes, okay.
We saw a truck whilst we were leaving town. Engine was fucked. You said it was on a road. Could you give us an approximate location if that's the other case?
That was all I was told, Echo. Sorry, my man. If you can get up to La Ravielle as quickly as possible, we've got Tyrese coming in to pick you up.
If we're pushing westwards out of the fucking town itself, we're gonna head to the MSR. You know the beam one? The fucking orange shit.
Alright, let's start setting this up. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
Center ground.
Roger, be advised I have another task for you. Break. I've just received intel that NATO is massing along their northern parts of the island. I suspect they're going to try to attack the town of Lalise and go up to evac point Alpha. Your orders are to reinforce the town of Lalise and help in the defense. Break. Lalise is my least defended sector right now, which is probably why NATO is attacking it. I've only got one squad left up there and a Marid, but we still have a lot of supplies to evac on that harbor. Over.
Ground copies. Charlie, do you copy? Charlie, ground, do you copy?
Buying GF, press 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that means.
I'm sending you back to base. You're going to reload, rearm, RTB, grab Charlie, and you're going to head over to Lalise. Copy?
This is Charlie. Did not copy last because we're at base. We can barely hear you.
Solid copy. I've got Atari coming back for you.
Ground, this is Motor actual.
10 motors.
Through fire suppression, effective detachment, we've been able to suppress enemy NATO
attack
troops.
a bit.
All armor eliminated, waiting on infantry wrap up. Got about 2 infantry killed here.
Let's see.
Copy that, mortars.
Let me roll a dice here, just a d20 in general. 13 minutes. I'm going to
copy that. Shield, ETA on
give him that
target.
next objective.
I'd say 2 mics. We're currently direct west of the town on the coast, so it's on pilot.
Solid copy. Your standing orders are land at Lalise. Push when you land, push from the town, push out to the staging point, capture an enemy officer. Ground will be moving up to support you with Echo. Echo, ETA, I'm getting here. We got a marshal rolling up on the LZ.
This is Echo, we're at Echo Pause. We have to push direct west because we saw contacts to our northeast. We're currently at that marker.
Ground, Delta.
You've clustered it. You've sent one squad towards Larch. One squad to Lalise. You sent it to Larch.
Got 2 squads going to Larch. I've got 2 squads going to Lalise.
Confirm.
To that Echo, I'm going to have the pilot move over to you.
Hey, firm, we're holding on the road.
Confirm that Sword is going to Larch and Shield is going to Lalise.
Copy. That is correct.
Hey, firm.
Echo, Marshal is down. I'm getting ground to mount up. We're going to bring the chopper to you. Ground, get in. We're moving over to pick up Echo POS.
JTAC, make sure you make our pilot haul ass back to base to get our tablet.
Alright, so I got some infantry heading up here.
The one that's carrying shield right now.
The really messy part is I do have this cheetah right here.
Motor update to ground.
I think it's tracking Ruling's plane, yep.
I've got a Ruacat and a Marshal coming in on that NATO staging area. I'm going to need air to target the same. I can get Sparkle hot on targets.
Solid copy.
JTAC to Charlie, you copy?
This is Charlie.
Copy, you're getting in Vitaru, just landing, immediately going to Larch.
We'll take the left side, you take the right.
Alright, let's send this puppy
Make
out
sure
in
you
front.
get Alpha in as
And if
well.
it survives, I'll sneak a squad in it as well.
Politely, JTAC, are we waiting for Alpha or are we going?
Waiting for Alpha to quickly rearm. No, you are waiting for Alpha to quickly rearm. I want 2 squads going to Lalise.
Shield is going to Lalise right now. Make sure you're not sending the sword here as well.
Right, break. Shield, you should be landing at Larch. Sword, you should be going to Lalise. Echo, get in now, you got 30 seconds.
You fucked up. Shield is currently at Lalise.
Echo all loaded,
Ground Larch update.
Are you trying to
Rhino
deal with that?
interior on Larch times now. Rhino and Marshall interior on Larch.
Delete that guy.
Mark lays for Rhino for airstrike.
If I need to, I'll send in those 4 and the aftermath here. I'm gonna just be very, very evil here. Take out most of that squad.
Lalise has a little bird attacking us.
Be engaged as much as you can. Ground mortars.
Alpha to ground.
And Alpha.
Please repeat instructions on landing at Larch, whatever the fuck it is.
Went off my,
When you land at Larch.
Killed. Repeat, little
Hey,
bird
firm.
killed.
When you land at Larch, I need you to be pushing through Larch to the staging point.
Mac Marine shot it down and it hit flying
Mortars, your birds are coming in way too hot on Larch. There's an active Rhino.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Guys down.
That is actually beautiful.
Got an active laze on it if anyone wants to do a cast strike on it.
We will hold the northern side of town.
I know I put Lynx ammo in there.
Take that copy, ground on this net.
Alpha to JTAC, what's our LZ?
I know I put that in AP ammo in there, so...
Rhino destroyed.
Copy.
I'm in way 1.
God damn it.
Echo, do your thing, get into that town, hold the line.
Echo going on. Ground.
And
Just fuck.com. Shield is supposed to be in Lalise and someone else at Larch.
Negative. Shield was supposed to be at Larch, but now that you're at Lalise, that's fine. Just hold.
Yeah, it's another thing. They just respawn and get their ammo back as well.
As possible. Basically, just hold that position. I'm giving you free reign to loot enemy AT. Copy?
Copy. We should be good on supplies. Just
let's see.
Fucked up when we asked in air we're going to Lalise.
It's fine. Well, it's fine. We ground and Echo have managed to get to Larch. Alpha and Charlie, I need you moving to Larch ASAP once you're resupplied. Copy?
Alpha to ground, we are about to land at LZ, ready to push into Larch.
Beautiful. Charlie with you?
Ace firm, can you... ground, can you please mark yourself and Echo on maps so we know where you are?
They're moving into the town. We're currently on foot, moving away from LZ Reddit towards the east.
Ground is mortar actual.
And mortar actual.
These things, you make sure that the target is firing on the gas station. That's what native commanders put the capture on
You
it.
pinned me because that's where they're going to be dismounting.
Mortar tubes at mortar position 7. We can have the pilot drop us off at mortar LZ2. We'll send a guy to go and collect.
Solid copy. JTAC, did you copy that?
Say again, mortar.
We're going to need both of the tubes out of a box for resupply.
Got eyes on enemy, Vic.
Also tell your Kajman to stop firing at the compound. We need the NATO commander alive.
Alright. Moral of the story is, guys, this is stressful. Managing 60 people. That's why I knocked it down to 40 for a while, because this is a very, very stressful gig.
Go for Alpha.
Mortars on station, so we've expended most of our HE to repel the first wave of attackers. We do have smoke and flares still available.
A firm, we will let you use your smoke cover, but stand by.
Let me check.
We can confirm that. We can confirm
I got sniper teams over on the left over there.
Break all forces. We have friendly forces in urban camo in town, so watch your fire.
Break. Lalise has paratroopers.
10 mortar actual. 10 mortar actual. And Alpha, 10 mortar actual. 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 Copy that. Go firm, shield.
I'm letting my guys,
position.
we deal with the guys to the east if you keep those to the top.
Alright, where are the squad markers for these guys?
Sword, when you rally up on east side of town near Rhino marker, you yourselves, Sword and Echo, will
Go
push
ahead, send
on
that
gas
MBT
station. I need
in.
that commander alive. How copy, Sword and Echo?
Good copy.
And let's see, next objective I'll give it another 10 minutes.
Say again, Morton.
Oh, I just got shot. Well, rest in peace that helicopter.
Of Commander. Beret confirmed. Blue Beret.
A firm, Alpha, Charlie and Echo. Blue Beret is what we're looking for. Try to keep him alive. Kill everyone else. Copy?
Ground, this is high. Correction on beret. It's probably going to be a black beret with a blue symbol on it. I'm just saying that because in the lighting right now, it looks a little different than what I previously said. Over.
Solid copy. Black beret, blue insignia, yeah?
Yep, that'll work.
Ground marked up as confirmed location.
I completely missed that. I'm sorry to piss you off. Am I marking my position or are you marking the enemy commander position?
Confirmed location of enemy position has
Beautiful,
been
thank you.
identified.
Abrams, all squads, do you copy that?
Charlie copies.
Alright, Echo, it looks like Alpha and Charlie have arrived. Once Charlie's in position, is there the one behind a little bit?
Damn it.
You want to go ahead and
Copy
push.
the last message. Repeat.
Enemy position.
Because I put him in a garrison order, so I think he's stuck.
Map. He has a black beret with a blue insignia. Alpha.
A firm. Alpha copies.
HIV is also an STD though.
Yeah, HIV, what?
Lalise is currently under sporadic attacks. We're gonna hold it.
4 more minutes.
Again, Shield, sorry, talking to my boys.
We are good on Lalise so far. Sporadic contact still to the east side. Paratroopers have been mostly dealt with.
A firm, hold that position for now. I'm sure Ground High will have some tasking for us in a moment. You're going to be my next tasking. Copy?
A firm. We're currently holding.
Ground elements that you can expect at the gas station is going to be about 3 squads worth of infantry. 80 capable.
This is Charlie. Just to make sure I have things crystal clear, we are pushing up to the place east of Larch, capturing the HVI, and getting men out of there alive.
Absolutely correct, Charlie. Yeah, as soon as you've got him, pull all of your forces back. Alpha, act as a...
1x5.
Alpha, you're to provide blocking force while Echo and Charlie extract the HIV as soon as they're firing back. You pull back.
What's that trying to...
We have a Comanche at Lalise. We have a Comanche at Lalise.
Alpha ground. Negative. Alpha is already in a soft position.
After the assault, Alpha. After the assault.
Confirm.
What?
Ground,
What's that? Yeah, copy. Comanche on your position. I have no cap to send you. Do you have no AA at all?
Regular squad, we're given AA, so yeah, we're gonna fuck. I'm not
Solid
sure if the
copy.
Marines can, I'm not sure if the AI Marines can deal with it, but otherwise we're fucked.
Solid copy. JTAC, do we have anything we can move to assist with a Comanche?
Hey firm, we're dealing with a white one.
Solid
West
copy.
side
Shield,
of
just
Lalise.
keep your heads down, yeah?
West side of Lalise.
Copy that, Shield. Keep your heads down as much as possible.
Flying over Lalise right now, moving east.
Alright, let's see what else do I have to send
Charlie,
here.
Alpha, get into that compound, get me that HIV, pull your asses out.
Get that HIV!
Pushing compound now.
Solid copy, watching you from here.
Ground, be advised you've had one that trying to patch through to you for a while now. He's bringing 1x5 at my area ineligible.
Solid
Definitely
copy.
about that.
What's that? If you can hear me, send it on C-Tab. I'll try and read your message.
He doesn't have C-Tab.
Copy.
What's that? Send it through on 5-0, I can relay. I can just about let you know.
Be advised, ground. Comanche is still at this east side, but it's trailing smoke, so I don't know what hit it.
What's that? Patch it through to 5-5 52 cleared.
that, by the way, Shield? Just keep your heads down. I'm sure Air is trying to deal with it for you, yeah?
Yeah, it's not over us anymore. It fucked up to the east side, but it was damaged good enough. Not a threat currently unless it returns.
Sai, send message.
Are we looking on the attacks on Lalise? Have we broken the attack, or are they still coming, do you know?
Unknown. Hold until I get something to tell you, over.
Solid copy. Shield, hold position as long as possible.
Charlie to the ground. We have eyes on the HVI going to capture him at this time.
Solid copy, Charlie. Your main mission, once you've got him...
And you shot him. One of you just decided to fucking shoot him. I don't know which one of you did it, but one of you just shot him.
2 times Bobcat inbound from the Latrinite. You need to exfil times now.
There were only 2 AI left over there, so someone got trigger happy, I guess.
Echo, confirm you have the HVI.
Big oof.
Actually, on that note,
confirm, looks like
shut the fuck up! Hi, I was about to say, HVI is dead because someone fucking shot him.
Solid copy. If he's dead, pull out now. Pull out now. All squads pull back to the black line near Rhino.
Yep, it is time for another mission.
A Hemet bringing in a squad of infantry. We're dealing with it.
Solid copy, Shield. Grounder high.
This is high, send message.
Advise one of my trigger-happy Vipers killed the HVI, pulling my forces back now.
Roger, that's unfortunate. Be advised, new tasking break. NATO's amassing something on their southern fob. I would like you to break along the MSR that runs through Chapoy. I'd like you to take a squad or 2 and set up a blocking position for that force that'll be coming through. Over.
Solid copy. Do I need to leave any forces in Larch at this time, do you know?
Negative. Squads there should still be able to handle things if the main force has been dealt with. Over.
Solid copy. Squads, pull back. LZ Reddit. All squads, pull back. LZ Reddit from Larch. Copy.
Ground boards are providing smokes at the edge of the gas station on the east side to cover retreat.
I rolled a 1.
Copy, Moors. Keep that up
I rolled
for
a
a little
fucking
moment. Give us a
1.
little time to pull back. All
right.
squads, copy my last. Starting
I gotta
from
give it a
Alpha
few
down,
minutes.
Pull back to LZ Reddit.
Mortal lead, I can provide laser for 2 times Bobcats.
Alpha, confirm you're pulling back to LZ Reddit.
Something AT'd it.
This is Charlie, east of Larch by the HVI.
We're good.
If I get stepped over one more time on long range, I'm going to fucking leave. Please, just don't talk over other people. It's not fucking hard.
Send your message, Bob.
My message is don't step over other people. Thank you.
Jeez.
Also, there's 2 badgers on the MSR by the HVI that we fucking killed.
He's not having a fun time.
Ground, this is Shield.
Send Shield.
Still holding on. Another set of truck full of infantry sent us as we lost our Moray, so we have nothing against air anymore.
Solid copy.
Alpha to ground, sit rep, passing Point Rhino.
Solid copy. Echo, Charlie, are you past Point Rhino and pulling back to LZ Reddit? Please confirm with Charlie first, then Echo.
Going down, moving to LZ Rhino.
Ground is some mortars. Those 2 Bobcats are pulled to the south side of the road on that forest line near the gas station. They're trying to flank you on your south flank. Recommend that you get JTAC to get Cass involved.
Solid. Air is off station this time. I'm having my 18-man move.
Understood.
Alpha, Echo, Charlie, be advised, enemy armor coming around on our south. Make sure your AT guys are on the south flank.
Charlie to ground. We have 2 or 3 guys down east of Larch on the MSR. We're currently waiting on medical that's forever away, and we're probably going to die, so be ready to send a cleaning force out here.
Alpha or Echo, volunteers, please, need you to turn back east and to go and get Charlie.
Echo's northwest.
Whew. You strain their logistics a little bit.
Someone.
We're good.
Ground team's on the way.
Approaching, clearing that contact northeast.
And they falter.
Grid rep 064087. That's where our down positions are.
Yeah, firm people are just looting some ammo, so get topped off.
Charlie, confirm medic is down at this time, or is your medic up?
Medic will assist.
Send them back there and delete them.
Negative, they're taking ammo for those women they had.
Hey, Nem, you keep broadcasting over 50. I don't know if you're trying to broadcast on another net.
I actually think we have friendlies down here at the main MSR.
Charlie to ground. My medic tried to come back and save me, and he got shot. So.
Hey, firm, I've got guys coming in now.
It's just chilling right there. Oh, now he's shooting everybody.
We hear you. What's that? Copy that.
And he went kabloodle.
Charlie to Alpha. Charlie to Alpha.
Charlie, be advised, Alpha is nowhere near you at the moment. I've got Echo moving back into position while ground provide overwatch.
This is Shield, currently at Lalise. We heard you. What's that?
Ground, this is high, urgent, over.
We'll relay.
Evac Point Alpha is reporting hostile boats coming from the north. Need you to send a squad there ASAP.
Copy that, Shield. I need you to detach one of your squads, send it to Evac Point Alpha ASAP. Copy?
I'll push my squad.
Just explosion.
Are you pushing your squad, Kenneski?
Alpha,
or
this is
just
JTAC.
down here on the northeast so we can easily push it.
Alpha, this is JTAC.
I'm moving.
Go for Alpha.
Those infantry are getting
Do you guys
there.
need a rearm at all?
Yeah, we're pushing already.
Negative, we just need reposition.
Copy.
So I'm not going to do another dice roll, because if they don't send units down there, then they're going to end up hitting the
Charlie,
Delta
this is
point.
Morley. Got eyes on you times now. You're going to have infantry contact to your northeast side of the gas station. Reference that tin shack closest to you on your 10 o'clock.
What is Hubert to support?
Echo ground, we're engaging now.
Send again, Charlie. So send again, Echo.
Hubert to Mora, northeast of the gas station, please.
Yep,
we'll put
down.
Alright.
Blanketed.
We lost one times friendly Vic down here.
Charlie, ETA. Okay, can you confirm if we've got any dead bodies down there that we need to recover, or is everyone just medicing?
Time those people are still down, we'll do a basically fast to drop the wounded them.
Heck, I think that made them
Charlie,
stop.
let me know if you've got any dead, yeah?
Ground, sit rep. We are currently setting
Break,
Bravo
break,
to
break.
north.
I'm waiting for Charlie to respond to me, Delta. Give me a second.
Aye.
Charlie,
Can you hear me?
can you?
I'm talking to you on short range, like intel. Yeah, I'll let you know if anybody dies.
Thank you very much. Shield, send it.
We're taking GMT fire.
Copy that. Can you deal with those boats that you're engaging, or do you need me to retask air?
Mora's good effect.
Shield, ground.
Hey,
Do you
Echo.
need me to retask air, or are you dealing with those boats?
Say he
We'll
dies,
need
see if they want to hijack the boat.
help us.
Solid copy. JTAC, can you retask Cashman to
need 'em.
Evac
We
Point
need 'em.
Alpha?
Also copy. Copy. Also, Lalise is getting also hit from the southeast. Delta's dealing with it.
Copy that, Delta. I've got JTAC moving in some air assets to you. Cashman should be on station shortly.
Whoever, I think it's Bravo and Nem, whoever you are, just hold evac point Alpha as long as you can.
Hey, firm, Bravo copies.
Okay.
Echo, Charlie, I need you to done more time here, boys. I know that's easier said than done, but we need to get out of here.
This is Charlie. Contact seems to have died down. Charlie's already on the way back. Echo's close behind.
Solid copy, Charlie. Confirm you didn't lose anyone, so I don't need to recover bodies.
We got everyone back up.
Assault squads.
Beautiful, Charlie. Pull back to LZ, Reddit.
Ground mortar team.
Then, mortars.
We're taking out sporadic contact to your
Wait
northeast.
for a few
Strike
more
sector
minutes and then
7,
we'll do
trying
one
to
of
push
the
southwest to
fun
deposition
missions
times
here.
now.
Solid copy. Just delay them as long as you can for us to get the fuck out of here. We'll leave the local garrisons to try and hold them while we pull out.
Hey, we're also taking a look at Santa Maria, trying to keep eyes on any QRF inbound.
Beautiful. Thank you, mortars. ATAC ground.
Can we
copy.
get a fucking creeping barrage north to south across the MSR, just east of the gas station while we pull back?
Negative Echo. I can see everything in that area. I'm not seeing any contacts.
Let's go, dude.
No, you need to stop doing that so I can do my thing.
Go for JTAC.
Can you out of the hill, but then we keep having sporadic contact from there?
Copy, they're just going to be around the area doing their own thing. I can't do too, precise stuff.
I know, just make sure that they check the south side.
Bravo, send it.
We have 12 with 2 times boats, 2 times active boats outside the harbor of evac point Alpha.
Copy that. JTAC, if you copy, please relay to your pilots in the Casman.
Alpha actual ground.
Send Alpha.
Sitting on LZ Reddit, could do with tasking.
You'll have tasking in a moment. JTAC, need 2 times Taru, LZ Reddit when you're ready, please. ASAP.
Route around.
Hey, brother.
We have dealt with all boats, I think. We are shot all drivers and so on.
Copy that. We're any other boats in the area?
Give me 2 minutes.
Solid copy.
Alright.
JTAC, this is ground. ETA on 2 Tarus at LZ Reddit.
2 mics for first one, 3 mics for second.
Solid copy. Alpha Charlie, you're going to mount up in the first one. Echo and ground will mount up in the second one that comes. We're going to go on RTP. Ground 2, high command.
Says hi, send message.
Boats dealt with at evac point Alpha. I have 2 squads free, ready for tasking. Do you need them anywhere in particular at this time?
Negative, send them the RTB. I'll think of something else at this time. I'm going to cancel the Chapoe order due to, I think they've already moved past, over.
Solid copy. Do you want my boys to move up to one of the evac points near there, provide cover while they evac?
Stand by on that. For now, I highly recommend you resupply.
Solid copy. Alpha and Charlie have resupplied. They're my 2 squads ready to go. Echo need resupply down here at Larch. We're going to come back with them with ground. So I do have 2 fully resupplied squads wherever you need them.
Bravo ground.
Stand Bravo.
The one up moving back to Lalise from evac point Alpha.
Wait one more. Send again, Bravo. Sorry, someone stepped on you.
We want Bravo to move back to Lalise to help there.
Solid copy. If evac point Alpha is clear of boats, go ahead, pull back to Lalise and assist Alpha.
Yeah, air is clear. We're moving back.
Send Mortis. What do you need?
Mortars are off station from Mark position 7. We're going to redeploy to the north of Mark position 9 to assist with the tender Lalise.
Solid copy. Again, Alpha, Charlie, this Taru coming in, that's yours, copy? Please, Alpha, Charlie, copy my last.
This is Alpha Actual. We are mounted in the Taru.
This is Charlie. We have half our squad in here, the other half away from the second Taru.
Copy that. RTB at this time. We're going to get resupplied, even though I know you guys are pretty good on ammo. Just grab as many rockets as you can.
Break.
That's fine, I'll see.
We've got
That's
two
fine, I'll see you
helicopters coming in on evac point Alpha.
Say again, enemy choppers coming in on evac point Alpha, confirmed?
Yeah, they just buzzers here, moving west.
Solid copy. JTAC, copy on last.
It's 6. It's possible 6 choppers. We see at least 4 going in there.
Bravo Collins.
Copy. 6 choppers.
Nothing is,
parachuters or are they attack choppers?
Nothing is forbidden.
Black Hawk.
Solid copy. JTAC, make sure that Cashman's still in the area. Deal with any infantry that come down. Shield, continue to hold position. Deal with infantry as it comes in. Copy.
4 Black Hawks. They are circling around Alpha.
Copy that. JTAC, I need that Cashman back on station fucking up those Black Hawks. Copy?
Yeah, Cashman has been seen on top of the Black Hawks already.
Beautiful.
Ground, this is high priority traffic. I got parachutes over our spawn base. Over.
Parachutes over our base?
A-firm, over the town of Moray.
The town of Moray. Copy. Charlie, Alpha, reposition. Town of Moray.
Scout mounted.
Alpha Actual to ground.
Break. Comanche and Little Bird coming in over Alpha point evac.
Those birds are inbound. Left calls like police relay forces
Hello, boys! I'm back!
I read you really badly. Say again.
Roger, please relay to ground forces because I put more range than this
We relayed that already.
AA team just landed and shot him down.
This is more actual. We can
Dang!
lend additional
Just when I was gonna boop him.
fire over towards the airfield.
Ground. Repeat that you copy that the Comanche and a Little Bird is heading to base as well.
Solid copy. Comanche, Little Bird heading to base. I've got 3 squads inbound to protect base.
We're apparently lost for Cashman. Can anyone confirm that?
What's that?
Say again.
Ground forces just hold on there for a second. Trying to get a hold of what's that? What's that? You're on net? Confirm enemy forces east end of runway.
Alright.
Alpha Actual to borders. Go ahead. We are engaging for range, but more to require tonight. And do that 15 right over here on the runway. And check out. Route south of the runway at the far end.
Lalise has contact direct south. We copy. What's that? Also, Little Bird above Lalise.
Got 2 of them with that strafe.
Ghost Hawk south of Lalise going east.
So I had 3 choppers go. One of the little birds have gone off.
Dennis, we got some contacts northwest, very close.
I think I'm gonna wrap this up actually.
We have no TTC. We have mortars hanging down in the east end, and we are engaging infantry.
Solid copy. Alpha Charlie, work together. Secure the airfield. Echo ground coming in now.
More ghost hacks going south of Lalise towards east.
Ground, this is high priority. I want all squads back on Moray for defense at this time. Over.
Ground copies.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here with a island defense. So we're gonna make a template chopper. It's going to simply be Ghost Hawk.
Delta and Bravo, set an LZ. Got a Taru coming in.
And then NATO, infantry, assault squad.
Negative on evac. We're still getting attacked.
Negative, disregard that attack. Your orders are to pull back from high command. He wants all squads back at base for defense. Set an LZ, Taru coming in.
Roger that.
Malin, JTAC, confirm you copy Taru to Delta shield position.
Already on it.
Command.
Shooting to the contacts we saw west, northwest is still west.
Alpha actual to mortars.
Send it.
Good effect. Good effect.
We never sent any.
Do we want to...
Good effect on mortars! What mortars?
Firm holding.
This is Charlie. North side of the airstrip, fence perimeter looks to be clear. Northeast still has some contact.
Affirm. Alpha covering northeast.
So they're out of Kajman, I believe.
We have an LZ. God help us.
Copy, scene.
Grand Echo moving in northwest.
What's that? Do you want to evac with us? Copy. Copy, inbound Blackhawk.
I can't send a destroyer because it's not, I don't have it keyed to move. You gotta do a lot of special stuff for that.
Echo, swing round northeast, and what do you need?
Break. We have another Blackhawk coming in from Alpha towards base.
Two times Blackhawks.
2 times Blackhawks coming in. 3 times Blackhawks.
Moving my squad now.
They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
We're headed back to base with for the defense.
Solid copy, mortars. We're on foot, moving into Scully Airfield. I've got Echo moving around to the northeast to clear the end of the runway and push up it. Paper. Up for Charlie, how goes it?
Alpha, we have, I believe, a Ghost Hawk southeast.
Yeah, additional paratroopers coming in now. Explosion up in the distance east.
A-frame Alpha Charlie, by the way. Got more
Alpha, contact
parachuters landing on northeast.
7 times.
Copy Alpha. Echo, you've got parachutes on top of your head.
All in, go.
This is Charlie, more Ghost Hawks, more Ghost Hawks.
Off the ground, how is your AT looking? Your AA,
Ground is not got back to replace AA, but he has fired a few.
Ray, be advised, we need to go back to release the one guy. Someone, for fuck's sake, ejected himself in.
Copy that, JTAC. If the pilot's not responding to the ground team, get him back.
Ray, we just had 4 Blackhawks fucking fly past us.
Solid copy, Delta. Told the JTAC to get your guys landed to grab that guy. Do it quick, yeah?
JTAC, tell pilots PID, we just have a friendly fly incident right on top of us.
3 little birds coming in through Lalise. Repeat, you heard that.
PID, we're taking friendly fire.
Ground, you copy?
Again.
3 little birds over Lalise, already almost on top of you.
Solid copy.
Ground mortar teams got sort of the high point southeast
All
side
right.
of the airfield times now.
Contact south.
Copy that.
Attack Brody.
Go.
Red smoke marks friendly location.
Skelly, I think that might actually be AI orcas.
Red smoke is friendly location. We'd rather take that than fucking risk it.
The Charu is getting hit.
That's a hit. Scratch one.
Negative.
Be advised, Charu got blown up by a little bird. 2 squads
Going
stranded down.
on the mountains now. I'll copy Echo.
Enemy spawn is east. Needs to fall on that ASAP. This is Echo at the base.
Ground.
Send it.
Shield. Charu's blown up. 2 squads down at the beach.
Solid copy, mark position. anyone up from it, or are you all dead?
We're doing a wrap up here.
Ground forces at base, mortar position's been marked with their times now. Hold fire on that vector.
Alpha, all ground call signs. We are up on the hill to the south. Don't rush shooting us.
This is Charlie. I have a team on the northern airstrip.
Oh yeah, right, because I made that Taru invincible, so I think they bailed out.
Can you have your team push around?
That one.
And support Echo.
Ground, you're stepping it over a pilot.
One by 5, what's that send message I'll relay? Hey, firm pilots down, LZ, no help. Well, God help us.
What's that? I already relayed that to ground. Yeah, I know he didn't acknowledge, but yeah, a shield Matscast is the target on the beach where everybody is.
Yeah, I did acknowledge that, mate. I asked, do you have anyone up or are you all down?
Roger. I missed that due to the radio chatter.
Is scrambling to get some jets out.
Or is anyone from your squad up at all?
All down. Pilot, what's that? 2 squads down on
Solid
point shield
copy.
Matscast.
Solid copy.
We need the mates to rearm so we can get out and assist them that are fucking down.
I'm just moving that.
Alpha, Charlie, I need you both pushing east. I've got little birds landing and I've got men down in the field.
Alpha to ground, we are pushing east on the outside of the airstrip.
Solid copy.
Reference rockline.
Is it called my 164? I always forget they change the names on these. Yep.
Alpha actual, all call signs. Take a deep breath. We're good.
Ground, JTAC.
Go.
Do I have any Taru pilots left at this time?
You have Taru free.
Solid copy. Echo, how do you feel about tasking to go and save Charlie and Delta? Delta and Bravo.
I mean, we're fucking happy to accept it.
Solid copy. Get Taru 3 on the airfield in front of the hangar. Echo, we're going to rearm as quickly as possible. They're going to go and try and save Shield. And what's that? Copy?
Copy. Where do you want to pick up?
Ground.
Front of the hangar. Alpha, send it.
Approaching down chopper. No sign of hostiles.
Copy that. My 2IC and my AA guy are down in the AO somewhere. Can you find them? They should be around where you're looking.
A-firm, pass on. Tell him to come to the small down to Little Bird.
Wait. Alpha, be advised, it's reference AA plus 2IC down, marked on map. Copy? Basically, very end of the runway.
A-firm, I see them. We will speak
There's a guy glitched out in a rock.
Appreciate that, Alpha. Charlie, when you can, I need you pushing up there as well.
I'll kill these guys off. Ground, this is Hyde. You copy?
And
Roger. The guys holding south of Moray that were fielding people in reported a large group of scuba divers coming onto the AO. I say again, scuba divers are on the island.
Solid copy. Repeat direction again.
South of Moray, but I suspect they're probably trying to encircle us. Break. I'm going to put a marker on the map. It's a few kilometers out of the AO. When you can, bring the Vipers to this position. We are pulling out. I say again, we are pulling out.
Solid copy. Be advised, I have 2 squads of Vipers down inside near evac point Alpha. I need to go and get those before that equipment gets captured. Copy.
A-firm, do your best. Be advised. Coordinate is 3 clicks west of break Moray. I say again, 3 clicks west of Moray.
Solid copy, see it. Alpha, Charlie, wait one. Alpha, Charlie, push towards circled area marked on map south of Moray. South of Moray. Echo, ready to move basically now.
Hey, watch on that circled area. I'm striking that area
ground.
with mortar. It's got eyes on the area. I'm passing mortar to deal with those
Off the
divers.
ground, urgent. Off the ground, urgent.
And
A10 times 2 on the field. No
Seen
eyes
it.
on your medic on your team yet.
A-firm, seen it, don't worry about it.
Yeah, just don't worry about the A10. Got it.
Barbara's being so
This is
toxic.
Charlie. That's 2 A10s.
That's what.
That 2 A10s.
That's what she said.
That is exactly what Nemia said.
Okay, well I just heard the 1, so sorry.
Ground dive team's been dealt with from mortars.
Solid copy. Alpha, Charlie, pull back to spawn point. Well, sorry, not spawn point. Fucking starting point. And cover the area from 360 degrees. We are going to hold tight while Echo try and reinsert into the AO. Copy.
I'm gonna refab that chopper up a bit.
Ground.
Dead.
They shot one down. Nice.
Looking for your AAs to IC. They are not where they said they were.
Don't worry about it. They've been picked up by Charlie already. Go ahead and pull back double time. Copy.
Alpha Ground, please tell us if that's happening.
I did call it over 50. It's not my point. There's so many people are talking shit over it.
Ground, shield.
Shield.
What's the ETA on Echo?
Echo are in the air, on their way now. Bleed out timer, please.
195.
Okay, you have 195 seconds to get out there and get those boys up. Copy. Otherwise, if you get out there and they're all dead, I need all of their equipment, and I mean all of their equipment captured, put back in that chopper. You copy me?
Ground, this is High. Do you copy?
And hi.
If not able to administer medical in time to that group, let me know. I will take care of the equipment. Over.
Negative. Negative. We will deal with it, my man. Got a squad that can get in there. They're hardcore. They've got Skelly in the lead.
Hello.
Hey, firm. I'm just letting you know, based off of my radar reports, I don't think this is a fight we're going to be able to win. I need you guys at those rendezvous coordinates in about 10 mics, or else this is going to get very, very ugly. Over.
Solid copy.
Alpha to ground.
Echo is above shield now. We still have 125 seconds.
Alpha, send it.
That's enough helicopter, Docker, right?
Negative. Echo are already there. Don't worry about it. I need you holding this position. We need to hold for as long as possible to get our boys out so we can move out, Alpha.
Hey, firm, where on this point do you want us to hold? We are currently right back at the runway.
Stage point. Cover the south side. Charlie, cover the southwest.
Hey,
Ground team will cover northwest. Copy,
Just to move them off the bodies.
Here on boats, northwest of Mafcat Pond. Need assistance ASAP.
Solid copy. Air, do we have any assets?
Alpha to ground, there is a Taru here. Put us in.
2 more Blackhawks, 3 more, 4 more, 2 more. Oh my god.
12 more. Fuck Zeus.
Okay. Have you left your Echo, have you left your truck? Echo, have you dismantled?
2 more, 3 more, all of the Blackhawks.
Solid copy. Taru, you still on station?
Black 8 Ghost Hawks incoming.
Alpha actual at ground. We are moving back to the base, but we can't take this Taru right here with a pilot.
Negative.
Hey, firm.
Oh gosh, all of them made it through the AA net.
Ground force was more of the approach.
Alpha, Charlie, cover east. Alpha, Charlie, cover east. Get tight and cover east.
Oh dear.
Echoes. Situation.
Echo here, be lost.
Situation.
And all of the frames died.
Ground, this is mortars. I don't think that you need to be appraised of the situation of what's happening at spawn right now. There's about 50 to fucking 100 paratroopers.
Alpha actual to mortars. Are you in a situation to assist?
We're in the area, but mortars are ineffective at this range. They're in our minimum engagement distance.
Charlie, position.
Charlie is at the hangar.
Fuck off.
Alpha Actual ground, we are garrisoning the warehouse.
Echo, this is 2 IC, what's your sit rep?
This is Echo, we're assisting you with calm, following security to the east there. Once you get guys up, send them up eastwards to help us.
Situation report, 2 more on that are not still down, then we're all up.
Hey guys, we got a fuck ton of... Alpha, this is Morty, and green smoke is indicative of our position just to the east.
Whew. Hey, firm, if you're not in effective bore range, we could use your gun.
Mox looks like he was shot down. I hear a missile going by.
Do we have any fucking towers left?
Sure, a lot of rockets get launched.
Delta, Bravo, you boys are swimming. Tarus are down at this time. Go ahead and start evacing as soon as you're all up. Copy? Don't shield, I need a copy, boys.
Yeah, I can just drag them. They need to get those choppers down. They need to start going now.
Echo, shield, who you copy?
Ground command's busy this time.
This is shield.
Ground command's busy this time. Wait your turn. Ground command, this is Echo. Majority of the teams are up, waiting for evac and repositioning at your discretion. Over.
Be advised, there is no evac. Air's just informed me all Tarus are down. You are swimming. Once everyone is up, start swimming. Copy?
Hey, firm, telling everybody to move north.
We have a Taru right over here.
Ground forces
that happened.
Hold fire south side of the runway, but by friendly marker, mortars are at that position. White smoke is indicative of our position.
It just did a hippity hoppity.
Ground too high.
Says hi, send message.
Be advised, all air assets for evac are destroyed at this time. I have 3 times squads evacuating the island on water base near the swimming, and I have 3 times squads back at base.
Great. Negative. That is not correct. There's a Taru picking up a shield right now. Did you catch that? Taru picking up a shield right now.
It was just told by my JTAC that there was no Tarus left, so you can't confirm. All 3 squads are fitting into that Taru.
Echo's all loaded in Orca, ready for retasking.
Alright, this is Charlie. We just got mass cast. Our medic is down in the middle of the field burning wreck.
Ground, this is high. Recommend you take whoever's loaded in a chopper right now, deploy them to the objective marker so they can get in the submarine, and then send them back and grab people.
Solid copy. My JTAC keeps telling me I have no air assets, so Delta, that fucking Taru you're in, get them over to that fucking objective marker west of the island, get them to drop you off, get them to come back and pick us up. Copy?
We copy. Outcast is currently hauling ass over there.
My man.
Blobby's being left for dead.
Alpha to Charlie.
Go for Charlie.
Alpha inbound on your position. Get ready for medical assistance. Provide us targets.
The targets are all to the southeast at the little bird that's landed.
A firm, en route.
Ground to Echo.
Echo here.
Did you manage to load up in the Taru, or was it only Charlie?
We're on an Orca at this time, mate. Ready for whatever you need to do. We're already moving to the
Solid
extract.
copy. Get to the extract, get the Orca to drop you off, get them to come back and pick people up. Copy?
Hey, firm, we can water drop. We don't have to land, we can water drop if need be.
Urgent Alpha, this is mortars.
Hold, engaged.
This is shield to ground, or actually no, Delta to ground.
And it out.
We are 1 KIA. No eyes. We did not have eyes on body.
We lost 1 KIA, no eyes on body.
A firm.
Solid copy.
Bravo ground.
Bravo is calling for ground. Did you hear?
I heard you've lost 1 times KIA.
Bravo lost 1 KI as well.
Solid copy, 2
Alright, I'm gonna tab out real quick to unlock the main channel.
Charlie, 1 on the runway. KIA, 1 from Bravo, 1 from Delta.
Break, break, break. Alpha, Charlie, south side, on the hill, under that rock. You've got enemy infantry.
There are friendlies there. There are friendlies there.
They're not near my
Dragon
fucking
Blobby
limit,
right there.
ammo. So camo.
Ground, Mords have got 1 time.
Here, hold on.
Bring them to white hangar times now from friendly's marker.
Solid copy, Mords. Start consolidating. We're going to get out of here soon.
Let's end this in style.
Alpha, Charlie, back by the hangar as soon as you can once everyone's up.
We have Charlie up. We are moving there now.
Hey, firm.
So they're dragging this guy back. They're consolidating what they can. I got another wave going.
Alpha, back to the ground. If you have boys by the hangar, we can do a covering fire. We're pulling wounded.
Shield is off the Taru. Shield is off the Taru.
Copy that. Alpha, cover fire is going out. Ali, start firing east. Squads that are left on the airfield, once you're back at the hangar, start pulling west. Pilots, that if you can hear me on 50, we're going to be picked up on the west coast.
You're gonna start seeing some disconnects as those squads have made it.
Ground high.
This is high, send message.
Be advised, 3 times squads evacuated at this time, 2 times squad plus mortar plus ground evacuating. Got air pilots coming in together. We're leaving the airfield shortly.
Hey firm, good luck. I estimate you have 5 minutes before hostile fast movers come into the AO and they will be cap capable. Over.
What copy? Ground copy.
Echoes off.
Taru on the west, that Taru on the west. First squad's there, load up.
Nope.
Ground team will provide cover. Charlie, Alpha, load as quickly as you can. ETA.
What the heck is the Vincer doing?
Alpha, do you have any more seats left in that Vic?
Yeah, we
that
have
Vic is mostly screwed.
six left in the Taru. One of my boys cannot mount swimming.
Taru full.
There's a spare seat in here, and there's 2 spare seats. They'll be able to get in everything. Oh!
All forces, this is ground. Ground and some of mortar are dead. Leave us behind. Evac at this point. Island is empty. Some stuff left behind.
Oh,
Charlie
man.
had 2 KIA, 1 was camera glitched.
Three minutes.
Hey, Liru, just to confirm, the guys that are dead at the airport, we're dead at the airport, yeah, just...
It's your call if you want to consider them dead or have them respawn and have the Taru come back.
Hey, what's your one?
It was a brave effort. 2 of the squad, a full Taru was able to get out.
I was asking the people that are around me, but apparently no one can hear me or respond, which has been the pretty running theme today, so we're just going to call it. Go ahead and disconnect at this time. unless you're running for the sub. Until you get to the sub. If you're en route to the sub, stay online. Otherwise, disconnect.
Outcast, this is high. If you're on net, go ahead and fly off in the sunset. Oh, he just went down. Flying off in the sunset it is. Okay.
They're just coming in right now.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh shit.
So, I wasn't lying when I said that was one of the hardest offs I've ever made. What I've noticed recently is something that makes an impossible op, quote unquote, is really just stressing your guys' logistics and your mindset for that. So I made this diabolical mission to kind of challenge that, specifically the no resupply unless you go back to base order. I think that was especially diabolical because squad leaders weren't thinking about, how much AT do I have? How much AA do I have? When do I need to start cycling my guys in order to, keep everyone fully resupplied? And because of that extra time spent on that, I was able to stretch the objectives and set amount of time I already had to really throw momentum on you guys. And then I rolled my 1 and attacked your airfield, and that's how we decided to end the mission. So overall, despite all of that, you guys did really well. Going back, saving 2 squads that had, crash landed was very, very well done. Down to the wire for the second one as well, and they were the first guys to index as well. So overall, even though I stretched it thin on purpose, I thought you all did really well from a Zeus POV, and I hope you guys had fun with it. Ground, your floor.
Hello. Are you back? Sorry, did I miss anything important from you, Liru? Sorry, I had to dash for a piss.
No, just saying for what the op was, I thought it was done really well. There were some hiccups with communication here and there. You guys got to know, don't get too stressed out over the radio. Take a break, take a breather, tell your 2IC to step up for a minute. It's A-okay. Otherwise, ground, take the floor.
Absolutely what you just said. Yeah, guys, like communication, we say every time it's a TSB thing, it wasn't awful today. In all honesty, I actually got most of the information I needed to, but there was a lot of talking over each other. I mean, if you can hear someone already transmitting on 50, don't start transmitting. Like, come on, guys, like, let's just common courtesy, let alone helping keep the flow going, keep the information coming clearly. So that's my only major negative. Other than that, pretty good. Like, I didn't feel it was impossible. I felt it was difficult, which I liked. That was good. I like the whole we had to move quickly. I got squads were trying to get resupply, but actually, guys, some of the time you're not always going to have the chance to grab resupply, especially in a situation like this where we're evacing and you literally have to move point to point. Most of you did that really well, so I was very, very happy. Air was very, very well done. Didn't see much of the Kashmir, but that's, to be honest, I didn't really need it on my position as much. It was more at the end, going over to what was that fucking town? Anyway, Echo evac point Alpha. Good call outs. Yeah, good call outs from a lot of squads. Very good information being passed up the chain. Lambert, just want to say well done. A little bit, you got a little bit too excited at one point, but it was fine. As soon as I said to you, just calm down, give me the information you're trying to give me, quite, calmly and collectedly, you did that, and that was great. Again, I found it very hard when I was a ground command to start with, or when I was a squad leading to start with, not to get overexcited and be like, oh my god, there's something coming. You took the feedback on board. That was great. Well done. Really well done. Not really got anything negative. A lot of you squads are very aggressive because you're aggressive team leaders. I mean, T3s are generally more aggressive people in ops, so I get that you wanted to go out there and do more. Just try to rein yourselves in. I have to do it because I'm the ground command, but I'd like you guys to kind of maybe rein yourselves in a bit more. But that's not a negative for me, just to be clear. That's just obviously you guys want to go and get, and sometimes actually we need to get the fuck out. What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear half the shit you were trying to tell me at one point because I literally couldn't hear you on 50. Someone was trying to relay.
That I had a FATIC. It's got a 5-kilometer range, and you're on the other side of a mountain.
But yeah, but obviously people were trying to relay. But yeah, 50 was a bit stepped on, so it wasn't always getting relayed. So again, apologies, I didn't hear everything you were trying to push up. Liru, as far as the op concerned, actually that was really cool. Honestly, really fun op. Like the way we had to bounce around to objectives. I'm not going to lie, one thing I would like is obviously ground Vics, but I appreciate why we didn't have them. I understood the and actually ground Vics would have probably been a little slow in this situation.
Yep.
Other than that, we pretty much failed, in my opinion, because we left quite a lot of bodies and equipment and shit behind. But yeah, no, I'm good. Alpha. Oh, sorry. Do apologize, Alpha. Can I just let my JTAG go first?
So real quick, don't consider that you failed, because if you brought the chopper back to pick everyone up for the last second, you would have seen a cruise missile display by myself for CSAT quote-unquote cleaning house. I don't think you actually had any KIAs left on the mainland except for one, but I could be wrong there.
Shield had 2 that timed out in the beach.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I don't count timeouts, but like that was a rest situation anyway. But I would say for the most part you succeeded on everything.
Cool. Oh, and one last thing. Big shout out to Echo. Skelly, I know you were a little bit annoyed at me at times, but you did everything I neaded you to do when I needed you to do it without any question.
I think every squad did whatever you want them to do.
Well, yeah.
So reluctantly, so don't shout out. We were just a free squad. We were the squad that you could obviously move.
Yeah, I could clobber you about a bit more. But yeah, I have no complaints.
We get more attention for that, but don't forget the other squads on it.
Yeah, I have no complaints for any other squads at all in any way, shape, or form. Like, squad leading was absolutely fine. JTAC.
So, in terms of on my end, don't yell at me if I, for some reason, do something weird with air that you don't like. I'm doing it for a reason, and it's because I know the situation in the air. So, for example, when the first chopper went down, I sent the Cashman to overlook it. I know they were a little close, but I just needed them to get eyes on for me so that I know what was going on over there, like around the immediate area. Secondly, I'm very sorry for, I believe, halfway through the op when grabbing a team from the CCRG camp, I sent them too far north, and I just got confused as to who was going where, but it all worked out, so that's fine. Big shout out to the pilots for just doing what I said without asking too much. I would appreciate you guys to just go copy. I recognize all of my pilots' voices. I can put them to, aircraft. I just need you to say copy, and I know you got it. And yeah, apart from that, it was just, I have a very big headache.
Welcome to JTAGing.
That's understandable.
So Alpha, I guess.
I'd like to comment one thing. I think you were meaning that when I was yelling that the Cosmon is right over 2 enemy squads.
Yeah, right out, Chippy. Thanks for 6
Yeah, that was just me
Hope keep enjoying the
panicking
ops.
over because I started.
Yeah, 3
I
more
saw
months till the
them
baby.
hitting or starting firing rockets at the Cashmans. They were that close to them.
So real quick, guys, just to mute myself, we will be back in an hour. I have to sit in on someone else's Zeus work as a bit of an admin thing. So if you guys want to help me spectate a mission, we'll be back in about an hour for that. Otherwise, let's continue with debrief.
We needed to hold it. There were a couple of times where some things were called that we couldn't see. We start trying to move it to clear it and discovered it was gone, so we kind of moved back. All in all, it was a really good op, and I think that it was done really well from a command perspective. And my squad did great. Corporal, you did great as my team lead and my liaison to Sword, and as usual, Back in Black did great keeping Prosy alive and helping spot for him, so everything went really well there. I put together the command structure for this op with the tier 3s, and I think it went exceptionally well. Compared to things that we've done in the past, this was a lot more organized and a lot more able than things we've done in the past. So Skelly said it in the channel, but I'm going to say it here. Good job, guys. The communication was, for the most part, really good, both in team and in command. Rapid.
Cool. On squad level, it's really good, even though I had to deal with former Scandi-Recon or Scandi-Recon.
It's Scandi-Recon.
Let's call him former. The comms was really shit on squad level at first, but yelling them a bit. I'm sorry for that, but dealing with like 50 and in comms with the Geniskin Delta squad really had me to keep you guys quiet. So hope you enjoyed it anyway. But the squad level on squad level we did pretty good. We only had one incident at the end where we had one guy leaving the job as we left, and that costed her a mass cast. But we got out of that. Yeah, good in comms with Janiski and Delta. He took most of the ground command to shield comms, and that worked pretty good. And we had comms in between us. So yeah, great work, and a good help from Gabion as teammate helped a lot as well.
Just real quickly, something I forgot. If you're in a transport chopper in an AO that's a little bit hot, please shut the fuck up. It makes flying a lot easier when you don't have 10 people screaming in your ear and you can't even hear 55. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm done. Charlie.
Barb.
Yeah, sorry. My squad did great. I had a bit of an issue with this op. I tried to have 3 nets so I could talk just between me and Alpha. That was I quickly realized that was a mistake, so I just kept it to squad net and long range. Had my 3 IC. Kept my 3 IC on the inner squad net, and that worked out all right. But yeah, I lashed out because I could not discern heads or tails this op from 50. It felt like I had to say things multiple times. I couldn't hear people. People stepped over me. I'm sure I stepped over a couple of people sometimes. Usually, I'd like to say it was because I had good, important shit to say, but I'm sure there were a couple times that I just talked. But my squad did great. I thought you said you rolled the D20, Liru, to choose what objectives we went to.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. That adds a bit of randomness and chance to it. I feel like using that same D20 to punish us for things, even though it's just RNG, I feel like that's, to me, I don't appreciate that.
The D20 didn't do any punishment. It just decided what missions I'd give you, and then I rolled it once to decide how many minutes would one objective take when I noticed you guys were under pressure because I was giving you more time.
You also said that you rolled a 1 and sent the airfield assault.
Yes, because 1 was an airfield assault for the missions. A 20 would have been you assault the frigate, that because I would quote unquote disable all of its systems and you do an air assault from the north. It's just another mission.
Maybe it's just because we were on the back foot and I was so down ragged at that point that it just felt like a punishment or something. Yeah, I mean, with us, I was out for the first couple minutes because
I said I was using the D20 to give missions.
To move into the first town. Because when I came in, my squad was on top of a hill overwatching, and we were just
I'm confused now.
When we got in, there was only 1 engineer left alive. So I'm really wondering why we were.
There was no call to wait. To clarify, every squad was told to push in.
That was a communication issue between Alpha and Charlie. We were waiting for you, and I think you were waiting for us because my 2IC was in contact with, I'm not sure it was you or someone else, and we were just there was a communication mishap, and it just took a little bit longer to get in.
Well, I can guarantee you it wasn't me because I probably wasn't in the server at that time.
That'd be the problem.
Yeah, so I mean, I had someone else on that range. Yeah, I had Ada on that range, so I'm sure. Not to throw him under the bus, I'm sure it's communication shit. It happens.
If you're ever unsure about the order, the simplest thing you can do is go over command net and say again last, or repeat order did not copy last. Because if you assume something, then that's what you're going to act upon. It's better to just ask.
I
Again,
agree.
he wasn't there for it.
My issue was I was reconnecting because my internet shitted itself. So I come in, ask for a status update, and I get told. We're just chilling here and waiting for other people to move in.
So I'm like, okay, someone told them that, so I'll go with it. And then after a while, it's like, what are we doing here? And I talked about it, and we moved in.
Yeah, and again, my point still stands. Just ask over command net. There's nothing that's going to fucking embarrass you or fucking make you look like a fucking weak player or anything like that. Just ask. That's all I'm saying.
Wasn't so much that. It was more so much it was already cluttered and chattery as fuck. So
call break because you need fucking information and you are a squad lead and you need
I
priority traffic.
agree. I agree. My issue was that I assumed whatever. We're getting way off the topic. Yeah, but after seeing all the engineers but one is alive, we're gonna stay here 40 minutes. Already put me at a bit of a bummer, and then we just had armored Vic after armored Vic after armored Vic. Tried scavenging AT, missed all of it, and that's I suppose it's on us, but it was just a clusterfuck. And the thing with the HVI was fucking infuriating.
Who shot him?
I think my running theory is that it was AI shooting at us from the north, from our north, and just the dude got caught in the crossfire.
That's what Echo thinks as well. They think it was a
because we
crossfire.
didn't hear any cracks on our side. There was no cracks or anything on our side, so he just
Maybe it's
dropped
just
dead.
denial of assets or something.
But that happens.
I didn't. To clarify, I didn't shoot the officer. I was actually attached to him, ready to RC him after you would release and lead. When he joins Op 4, I'd run him to a chopper, but instead he just got shot. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think it was just crossfire shit that happened. It happens. It's the fog of war.
Something like that. Who the fuck knows? Yeah, and then Abe, I was yelling at people to stop fucking stepping over me, and then Abe said, after I'm done with my rant, Abe says, "Go ahead." I'm like, okay, I'm gonna complain a bit more because I'm pissed. Shouldn't have done that in retrospect, but it is what happened. So apologize for assault over 50 and making everyone take a shot.
No problem for me. Generally, I genuinely thought you had some information to push up.
I
So,
did. I was telling you that someone fucking shot the HVI, and the whole fucking walk out here was fucking pointless. But I digress. Apart from that, yeah, just it really felt like I was struggling to catch up for 90% of it. I guess that's just me. I put some stuff in the tier channel for us.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up here because I need to take care of some server things because apparently a mod updated again for the second time today, and I got to fix that. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Otherwise, cheers, and we'll be back in a little under an hour. So, yeah, see you guys then.